That looks painful, brother. Fucking hell, it looks painful. That's not a National Goon thing, man. That's like something little Tommy would have done back in the day. Here we go. Right.
Hey. Yes.
Yes.
Back in the plate, 5x5.
Zips in the wire. Two Fat G's. Giving you the
G's.
coverage from Newcastle today, folks. If you want to get involved on the competition, the rules are up on the competition. Put the rules up there. If you click on it, they're the most basic effed up rules ever. They're in the chat. They're the most awful. It's a Google Doc. Takes you along to the rules. You can see the rules of the comp. You've only got 15 minutes to get your picks in.
You need to get in. Sharpish, kids.
Get your picks in. Can you outpick us? Hey, I haven't gone through my picks art.
Oh, none of us have gone through our picks, have they?
Is that me or you?
Where?
Oh my God. No.
What's up, Tommy? Tommy's already having a meltdown. We've been going for 60 seconds.
Meltdown. Can you hear the
I can hear you, mate. I can see you. I can hear you. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Could you hear? I just had us playing on you. We started playing through my earphones.
Okay,
and
no,
I was
I
talking
didn't
about
hear
the
that.
brown splodger on your head. That all came out.
Yeah,
while the
I know.
music was playing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's
nice.
a brown splodger on your head.
Honestly, it knocked me out. I didn't knock me out. It knocked me over.
Mate, I don't even know what. Jeez. You nutbag. Oi, Newmarket. They're parading here for the Maiden Fillies. What is it? The
round.
EBF Maiden Fillies Stakes GBB Plus race. The old Class 2 3-year-old plus 1 mile 2 furlong 7 run.
Okay. I need to get up my info because I am well behind.
Yeah.
Schedule currently, if anything happening.
Well, my picks, just in case anybody thinks they're going to get in time and win 20 quid, which I can get into a prize draw. The idea is if you can outpick us, you're going to get 20 quid sent to you. You're just going to email your details to whatever the email is for the YouTube channel. There must be an email for Two Fat G's Entertainment, I think. Probably called Two Fat G's Entertainment at gmail.com. Don't you have to make a Gmail for it when you do it?
Yeah. I don't think we made a Gmail account yet.
Okay. It might already be there. Anyway, we'll sort that out. But yeah, if you manage to win, then you'll go into a little random prize draw. And these are the horses you've got to beat. So I've made my picks. 145, I've got Malika with Little Oshie Murphy. 228 in Egypt. 255, I got Vincenzo Perugia or something like that. 350 Santorini Star. 405 Elarak. 440 Stella Sunrise. And 515 bit of nose powder. Powdering.
Yeah, I fancied the powdering. But
you could go for the same one as me, mate.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I sort of fancied it when I looked at it last night, and then I readjusted my pick for.
You think you're going to beat me today?
I've got it, mate. That was just it was a.
You think you laid a smackdown on me because some of mine are really wild and out there.
Yeah, I know you did go a bit left wing.
Malika's looking like not too sharp. I went into AI. You know, I sort of perfected the AI a little bit for the maidens. And what you've got to ask the AI to predict who's going to win, rather than just who's going to win, you've got to go on AI mode, like on Google. And you've got to say, based purely on the pedigree of these fillies, who will win at 145. And based on that, apparently Earthshot is got really good stock. That's obviously why its thing comes from like 2 super horses.
Okay.
So, and then I think so Wild Violet's got some good pedigree in it, you know.
Brandon Sawyer in the first race has gone for Velvet Vega for the win. I'm on Velvet Vega in the first race. Benoit Delasaya, John and Thady Gosden that's who I fancy in this race. I didn't fancy Earthshot, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. Well, look. If you can get Brandon Sawyers, if you can get if you put 7 horses down for the races here, and they just so happen to come in, you don't have to do anything. You win 20. Well, you'll be in the prize draw, but you might be the only one who gets it in. And then if you beat us, you've won 20 squids.
Yeah, we'll take your first pick. You've already got Velvet Vega.
You've already got Velvet Vega, and all you got to do,
Put another 6 in.
put another 6 in. 20 quid coming your way.
Boom.
You've only got to beat my absolutely terrible pick. I tell you what, there's a
Insane.
couple in here. There's Anthena, which is like 1,000 to 1, and MacArthur 850 to 1. And the expert view on them is really poor. It's like this horse needs to be taken out the back and shot. And you know when they I was reading the racing at the races verdict, and the write up on them was just horrific, bruv.
Yeah, again, they've got
It
no.
was horrific, and I was almost like tempted, like, oh, maybe that 1,000 to 1 shot's going to come
There's
in,
no
you know.
form, is there? This is Newmarket. There's no form on them two.
No, but they're like these 2 horses are like they're for the kebab shop, really.
Yeah, probably.
Apparently, well, that's what they said. They basically said that. I think it was Amphina. They gave that a real grotty write up, man, and I was like, it's not really fair, is it? 1,000 to 1 on Betfair. That's just disgusting. But yeah, Earthshot seems to be the one. If you put in the pedigree on the AI and you say like based purely on pedigree, and you might say, why am I doing that? Because sometimes if you just put in who's going to win on AI, they're just going to give you who the experts pick.
Yeah.
And then if you base it purely on the ped, get a little bit of info. So top pedigree contenders, you got Velvet Vega, as you know, came out of her dam was a listed winner.
Yeah,
So
Luke de Vega. Oh
yeah,
no,
yeah. And then
yeah,
Earthshot is out of time
time
test and
test.
Precious Ramotsui, who's a Group 3 winner over 1-6. So should be decent.
Yeah, I mean
Then we've
William
got
Hag.
Blue Noon here. Is it
Over the
Blue Noon?
seasons, William Haggis and Tom Marquand have been an absolutely devastating combination in these sort of
Yeah, yeah.
decent races. But I do like Benoit Delisea as a nice up and coming jockey, so that's why I fancied him. The Gosden Yard's been has picked up some momentum, and I do like a bit of Benoit Delisea on my pick. I've got
Nice,
to
nice, nice,
say,
nice. Okay, who's going to call this first one? Do you know what? I
I,
noticed, unlike most of the racing we cover, this is quite a
it's quite reasonable, isn't it?
quite manageable, isn't it?
It's
The old
whether it's
Newmarket.
whether I've got pictures again, which seems to be my.
Well, I've got pictures. I've got pictures, buddy.
I wonder if I can.
So we got Earthshot is being ridden by Tom Marquand. Earthshot's in the black. Well, Tom Marquand's wearing the black with the green sleeves and the red hat. Velvet Vega's in the yellow and orange checks. How do you pronounce the name of the jockey? He's gone cold in the betting. That's not a good sign for you,
Velvet Vega,
bruv.
Benoit Delisea.
It's gone cold in the betting. Now
Uh,
we've seen what in all the live streams we've been doing, we've only seen one that's got the little snowflake on Betfair next to it that's ever
yeah,
I think
that
we've seen one
snowflake is
that's
a
ever turned
kiss
that
of
round.
death,
When the
isn't it?
favourite or one of the favourite, it seems to be the Death Skull. So that might be
Yeah.
Velvet Vega done. Blue Noon is being
Let's
ridden,
get.
ridden by Joe Levy. Is in the blue with a white hat. Malika is my pick. Oisin Murphy. Green with a little green hat and the little white bits down the sleeves. What do you call those white things down the sleeves? The little dots.
They're just dots. They're not chevrons, are they? They're
No,
just
they're not
dots on the
chevs.
sleeves.
No, not
Just watching them
chefs.
go down to the start. Hang on, I just need to pull the blinds on the studio because I can't quite see the screen yet.
I've
I'm
told
s-
you that's nothing to do with the blinds. That's to do with your personal habits. Wild Violet, Hector Crouch is all in the red, and then you've got the 2 massive, massive outsiders. We've got Anthena with Grace McKenty on, in the red with a little red and white hat, thousand to
okay, that's
one on
better.
Betfair. I
That's
don't know what
better.
it is on Coral, and then you've got MacArthur with the kind of dark and light, slightly lighter blue checks.
Yeah, and the black sleeves. Maybe I might
Having
be
a
able
look at
to.
Blue Noon here at the moment on the video
Excuse
analysis.
me. So you've gone for Malika. Why have you gone for Malika? O'Sheen and
Okay,
Andrew Borden.
okay, yeah, I'm not 100%. Obviously, O'Sheen Murphy is one of the tip-top jockeys.
Yeah.
Now, I know this means absolutely nothing, but I believe Malika had good. What did I like about Malika? Malika had something. When I was looking at her the other day, I think it may have been you can't really. There's no draw. There's few horses, not really any draws, but wasn't in an unfavourable draw. It's right bang in the middle, and that doesn't sound too good, does it? Predictor on the old ATR's not worth a looking because it's got
Yeah, I
really
mean
obviously this is a maiden.
most of these have got
There's no
no or
data
one
to
run.
actually go on. I don't know if it had good pace fractionals. I don't know if I saw something about its pace. Oh yeah, that was it. It's Yard won this race last year, so I'm going for the
Oh,
old
okay.
the Yard having a bit of they won it last year,
Yeah,
but
okay.
obviously
Yeah,
with a
Andrew
different horse,
Borden. Yeah.
so it might mean nothing. But that was about the only. I thought I went for O'Shea Murphy and the fact they won it last year, but to be honest, it was a little bit of a stretch. I was a bit disappointed when the odds came out, and I realised I thought it might be a bit more of a favourite, but yeah. Obviously, I made my picks before any of the odds come out on this bad boy.
Yeah, yeah. I
So,
mean, I sort
you
of
know,
looked this morning, but I just didn't really go. Yeah, I probably looked at where they were in the market when I made my picks earlier.
so we've got two people for Wise Approach, Ascot Race 3 as well. Oh, nice one, Brandon Sawyers. I might have a little tinkle on Wise Approach.
A little tickle on that. We'll see.
Velvet Vega in the first for the win. Let's see if that
Like
gets
you
in
say,
there.
Velvet Vega is the exchanges. I'm not loving it. That blue snowflake on Velvet
That blue
Vega is
snowflake is
so
pretty bad. He's
concerning.
gone 6.8 on the old bet fair.
Yeah.
Malika's in second. And now Blue Noon is since they've done the video analysis. Blue Noon is seems to be coming in for. Let's have a look at Blue
Oh.
Noon. Why are people betting on Blue Noon? What do you reckon,
So
Good?
again, we've had this before. Richard Hannon, he does love these sort of races
He,
as well, doesn't he? And
yeah,
it's had one little win. It was a €420,000 sister to use for 1 mile winner Nay Point. It's open to improvement. I mean, if it stays 1 mile too,
fourth out of 12 sectional data. Yeah,
it is the money is coming for it. There seems to be a
I like,
significant
and I
amount
know
of
I know
cash.
it's really silly, but I have a thing for betting on Hannon when it's a 5 furlong. And
Mm.
this is a little bit longer,
Yeah, yeah,
obviously.
mile two.
So it's a mile two. I just have a thing where Hannon seems to. I know it's not the data probably doesn't back it, but he always seems to smack. When I'm on Hannon on a 5 furlong, he always seems to get there or thereabouts. So he's very good with these short sprint races, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah, most
But this
definitely.
one is like a middle distance, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
yeah,
it
he's
may.
definitely firing. He's going to be. He's clear second favourite now. Yours is in third, and Malika's gone a little bit cold as well now.
Yeah,
Actually, my one has started to go cold. I wouldn't be surprised if the snowflake actually drifts over to O'Sheen Murphy's horse here. They're going in.
they are going in. They're loading. I think I've got pictures, mate. So if you want, I can.
You can call this one on my pictures. There's only
I can
Athena,
talk.
the 1,000 to 1 shot left to go in.
Is one been withdrawn? Has something already been withdrawn from this race? Am I seeing?
Maybe someone was having a bit of trouble
Yeah, I
going
think
in.
somewhere we've got a withdrawal. I can't tell who it is at this point.
It's not showing up in the odds. Oh no, there's two more to go in here. We've got Velvet Vega and is that Earthshot? No. Is that Malika and Velvet Vega still yet to go in? O'Sheen Murphy on Malika and it
Velvet,
looks like
Velvet
Benoit on
Vega.
Velvet Vega.
Yeah. Oh no, I think we might all be going with
I think they're all in. I
with the
think they're all
seven.
in.
Yeah.
Velvet Vega giving a little trouble? No, she's not.
No, I
I
mean
can
obviously,
hope.
yeah.
One
No,
can hope.
these are high class horses. They're sort of fillies. There should be no issue here. So
Money really
one
piling in
mile
for Blue
two.
Noon.
Fillies maiden stakes, and they are off to a fairly decent start. All of them coming down the beautiful Newmarket track here on an incredibly lovely sunny day, and they are being taken along by Earthshot in the taking the lead here.
Anthena looks pretty green there at the
Yeah,
back.
Malika on to the outside of Earthshot, and then the next few positions are taken up by Blue Noon, Wild Velvet, and Velvet Vega make up the three that are chasing. The leaders with in blue Makata, and out the back is Anthena. Kind of the odds were incorrect about their chances, I guess, so far. They're coming down now quite nicely, and Malika O'Sheen Murphy has taken over from Earthshot in second. Velvet Vega and Wild Velvet track those alongside Blue Noon,
Wild Velvet and Earthshot looking good here.
and the other two, Athena and Mokta, are out the back. Athena is starting to struggle already at this point, and Grace McEntine is actually trying to put some effort in to keep up with this bunch as they head down past the 4 furlong marker, I think that is. Travelling at 38 miles an hour, being taken along by Malika. Earthshot next to that. Everyone's starting to get a little bit more active in the saddle. Coming down on the outside, Wild Velvet. Velvet Vega looking to find some racing room. Benoit de la Salle bringing him out, but not making kind of any impression at the moment. Earthshot has definitely taken over from Malika. Earthshot being followed in now by Velvet Vega. Velvet Vega is the only possible challenger as they come past the furlong pole, but I think this is all over by the shouting. It's Earthshot to Velvet Vega by about 5 or 6 lengths here. They are well strung out from that final furlong at the finish. Earthshot, Velvet Vega, and tight there for second, possibly Blue Noon and Malika.
Well, Velvet Vega's odds went
Oh,
out to like 4-5 to 1. Might have been a nice each way shout there, Velvet Vega,
yeah. I think
actually,
if you
before the
picked up,
off.
yeah,
Because she
uh,
became third or fourth favourite before the off. So
yeah. I mean, the write up was correct. Earthshot,
Earthshot absolutely got some serious horse under him there, old
yeah,
Tom Marquand, doesn't
incredibly. I
he?
mean, that accelerated like an incredibly decent animal, didn't it? Under no pressure whatsoever at any point during that
No,
race.
no,
Quite
no,
happy to
no.
let
Velvet
Malika.
Vega just he pulled Benoit pulled Velvet Vega out and was
Yeah,
hoping that it had something. It just didn't have it, did it? He got it in the position actually quite nicely out on
yeah.
the outside
I
there.
mean, it pulled away from the second and third quite nicely. In fact, Velvet Vega, but Earthshot kicked in the turbo booster.
O'Sheen Murphy was right. Malika, he wasn't even riding that. Once he realised it wasn't in,
Yeah, I mean,
he
I'll be
just
honest.
took
Earthshot,
that
Tom
backwards.
Marquand hasn't. I don't even think Tom Marquand's given it a crack with a whip. I think he's just hands and heels all
No,
the way to the line. It
hands
is
and
pulled
heels.
away absolutely incredibly there. That is
Yeah,
definitely one
very
for the
quickly,
notebook.
O'Sheen Murphy did not ride that. If you were on a place bet with Malika, you'd be a little bit upset because he didn't even ride that like he was interested in the
Yeah,
place.
that was a
I guess
shame, really.
that's, once you get into that position where you're like, I'm not even going to come second here, they sort of think, well, let's come fifth, don't they,
Yeah,
sometimes?
I
Because
mean,
he just like, he gave up with over a furlong to go. He
yeah,
just
I mean
started,
the acceleration from Earthshot was just no one was catching that. There's no point in
do you
putting a.
think they should give up after a furlong to go? Or do you think they should be riding for people's second place? Do you think they should be going
I
all
think,
out?
well, possibly, but this is a maiden race, so you don't want to brutalise, or not brutalise, but you don't want to have to. The horse is still learning at this point in its career. I mean, obviously, these are reasonably high.
So
Some of these are high
you think
class.
that's up to the punters to basically um look, you can't be upset with the jockey if they don't.
Yeah. I mean, it's that sort of race, isn't it? You know the jockey. And if he's winning, he's winning. He's going to keep the horse up to its work. If he's
If he's
not,
in with a shout.
there's no need to unduly stress the animal if it's not going to win in a maiden race. You'd like to see decent bit of effort if you're in group company or some sort of decent handicap. But there's no point in punishing the horse to try and
Now,
pick up the
do you want to
places.
analyse the second, or do you want to flip over to Ascot to have a look at it for the one, or
Okay,
should we leave that?
let's
Or
just give you the results. So first number 3 Earthshot, second number 6 Velvet Vega, 10-11 favourite for Earthshot. Velvet Vega 9-2 second. I think it was 9-2 third favourite in the end. Little Tommy's just ducked out there, so we could head over. There's a three runner conditions stakes over at Ascot. What's the point? We'll probably sack the first race at Ascot because it's a 5. Well, if you want, but it's a 3-runner affair, mate. It's like,
No, let's allow that. Let's allow that then. We won't go there and waste our time
yeah,
covering that rabbit rubbish. So Velvet Vega, well, there's no wins in for us there. So yeah.
there isn't, is there? That was a shame. I mean, yeah, we could have maybe called our shot, but who wants the favourite as a winner on their scorecard, eh?
Well, if you're just trying to outpick us for the competition, you could pick the favourite in every race. That's all fair
Yeah, I
part of
mean,
the rules, buddy.
easy peasy, right?
It's all part of the rules, isn't it? I ain't going down that route because I'm going with who I think's going to win. You know, you'd like to. What about the first at Goodwood? Is that another poor race? That's on at 1:05.
What have we got restricted?
No, 2:05. I don't know what I'm talking
It's
about
a
here. I've gone
novice
bonkers.
stakes. Novice stakes.
Yeah.
It's a qualifier for
Holly Doyle running there.
something. Safi Osborne's also up.
Finley Marsh on Harry Nose.
Child.
Massive favourite
It
there.
is another huge favourite, isn't it? I mean, I wonder
Another huge favourite. God, look
what
at that second. You get good money on the set. Get good money each way on that for one
should
of
we
these
have a little?
horses.
Should we have a little stroll over to Goodwood and see if we can't find a little bit of value
What in
outside
this
of the
5 furlong novice stakes sprint all action? Pump action when you've got a massive favourite there. So we've got Finley Marshall and Harry Nose, who currently, I don't know what the bets odds are on Coral, but it's a small race. There's only 6 runners,
Let's
and
look at some odds up for this
the other
race.
5 are all about. They're all evenly matched according to the betting.
Yeah, which seems insane, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is a Richard Hughes, Finley Marsh on board, 40,000 yearling, a Mimas colt. Yeah, so that is our favourite with Finley on board. But we're not going to look for the favourite. We're going to see if we can find you a little winner, someone to upset the odds or someone
Yeah,
to get some
we
each
can
way
find
price
you a
on.
little tickle on the net, tickle in the first race, some sort of decent prize, eh? You love
Okay,
it.
let me have a little look. Let's see if we can work some magic here for this one.
Tell me to get the little magician out, old hotshot. He'll find you
If
some
you get your
value,
weasel out, I'll get my magician out. But
sir.
it's got to be. You know, both of us have got to be on it at the same time. 3, 2, 1, go.
Bang, weasel magician.
Okay, let's have a little look. What's where are we? Where are we, Ash? What are we looking at here?
205 at
Goodwood.
Goodywood.
What do you know about the Goodwood track? Do you
Glorious.
know anything about Glorious?
It is. I don't know for the sprint. I think it's just a
Doesn't
straight.
really matter where you are, does it, or anything? I mean,
I can show you the track. Here you go. Look, I've got it on the side of my thing here. There you go.
oh, nice.
There's a little graphic. So the sprint is. I think it's a little bit downhill as well. It rises. You come up for if you past 6 furlongs, it comes up the hill and then it swings round. It takes that nice right hand
This
bend
is
and
only
then
5.
yeah. So I think it's a straight 5 furlongs. I think it starts a little bit high and it's a little bit of a gradient down to the finish. I think.
There's an
From
ever,
memory.
ever, ever such a slight draw for Roll the Dice Baby and Moriarty Moon. I've got a slight draw it favourable to them, maybe
Yeah.
potentially.
Excuse
It
me.
does look like, according to the data, there's obviously novice. There's absolutely zero data on this race,
Yeah, I mean,
but
it was.
it does look like the only one with any sort of experience is Harry Nose.
Yeah, I mean that was beaten by a head in a 9-runner maiden at Newbury 2 weeks ago.
I don't think I'm going to be able to work any magic here at all. So
No, it's
I will
difficult,
pick
isn't
one,
it?
but I have to go. I like to go on data, and there's
Yeah.
absolutely nothing. So I'm probably not going to like stick my neck out on any of these. I will pick one, but I wouldn't say it's just going to be a bit of a random pick because honestly, I like to at least have something to go on. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if again, the one I mean, I know I'd probably have a little look Moriarty Moon, maybe for a place. I think Safi Osborne's had a few winners recently. I think I don't. She does know how to ride. It's a 35,000 guinea yearling from out of Star Spangled Banner colt. I wouldn't mind having a little each way tickle on that if it's if it's ready. It'd be nice to have a look in the paddock to see what it looks like, but I don't think we're going to get any paddock. But never mind. Yeah, that's. I mean, maybe that would possibly be my idea of a place. But
And what do they think in the chat? Anyone got an idea?
yeah, does anyone fancy anything in this first race at Goodwood?
First race at Goodwood. What do we reckon? I mean, Brandon Sayers 983 Wise Approach in Ascot Race 3. We'll definitely check that out when that comes along.
Yeah.
Velvet Vega in the first. Yeah, not so sexy in the end, Velvet Vega, but it didn't. It had a go.
Yeah, the guy. I mean, I think that green. What was it? Green Earth. Whatever it was just too powerful, wasn't it? It was just
Earth Shot.
Earth Shot was just far too strong in the end, wasn't it? I'd be interested to see Velvet Vega run again. It didn't do too badly. So anyway, what are you thinking, Hotshot, for this 205
I'm going to tell you mine.
The glorious track?
We're not allowed to pick the favourite, obviously, even though the limited data they have, it's the only horse that's actually, I think, run, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
So like none of the others seem to have had any races. But
I mean, the one that seems to be for a little bit of money is Armour Supreme with Holly Doyle on board. That's coming for
I would Holly being good.
Yeah, Holly's a great little jockey. I'd be possibly interested to see how. I mean, this is probably just one for having a little look, and rather than too heavily getting involved, there's not a lot.
I wouldn't get too heavily involved here. Anyway, I tried to use my computer technology. That's what I've been doing. And will you guys be following along with the Goodwood race? Yeah, we are now. We're going to follow along with the Goodwood race. Jamie Page Campbell, 5441. I mean, we don't really have a good pick for this race because there's hardly any data, and it does look like it's just going to be straightforward for Harry Knows. However, we're both going to pick one. We will be following it along and calling the race. All right, I'm going to pick one, just random. Oh my God, that's one of the worst horses in the race. I was going to go for Super Tuscan, Charlie Bishop on board, but that would just be completely roll the dice, baby. It's the market mover. Shall I go with a market?
Well, you know what, roll the dice, baby. A Richard Hannon horse in a 5 furlong sprint.
Oh, well, there we go. I'm all over it. You know, I love Hannon in a 5 furlong. I'm going roll the dice, baby. And depending on the odds, I would give this an each way shout for roll the dice, baby.
Yeah, it's decent. I mean,
what is it each way? If you're on
10
Betfair, roll the dice, baby, you're going to get some decent. You get
14.5 on Betfair.
14.5. That's not bad, is it?
13.5 to 1. Decent.
Yeah, or if you go top 2 places, you get 4 to 1. So, you might say, well, that's my best bet. I don't know. Would you prefer each way or top 2 places? What would you be your betting style?
It's impossible to know. I mean, give yourself a little bit of room, don't you? Just take.
What, go with the each way?
I'll probably be, considering what this race is, I'll probably just be inclined to take the places.
Yeah.
Take the place and not worry about it too hard. It's a bit of it's a difficult race to analyse, really. There's some reason. These aren't the worst horses in the world. Let's see if I can't get some.
All right, should we get this up? You want to get it up?
Yeah, where are we? I mean, we've got 5 minutes to the off. I'm going to have a look at Moriarty Moon, Saffie Osborne and Michael Bell. I quite like Saffie Osborne as a jockey, although it is coming... As soon as I mention it, the odds seem to collapse.
Let me have a little look. Have we got anything to go on here?
No,
absolutely
nothing.
Anything. It's had 3 races. Or is that just what it's entered for?
What's
it's
that?
just
Nothing.
entered. Yeah, it's had
nothing.
no races. Yeah, nothing. But if we look at what it has been entered for, it's been entered all 5 furlongs, up to 6 furlongs, whether it be scientific, 2-year-old, class 2. So yeah, it's.
What horse is that? Moriarty or Roll the Dice?
Yeah, Moriarty, your one.
Okay.
And then my horse that I'm going for, which is Roll the Dice, is again all 5 and 6 furlong, all class 2.
I mean, I tell you what, there's more money for Armour Supreme. That has come in since it from about 7 and.
Well, Holly Doyle's a good little jockey.
15 to 2. It's now 4 to 1 rolled. I mean, Armour Supreme. I don't know whether that's just the each way money. It's not entered
for any other races.
I don't know whether.
I mean,
that could just be the each way money. Just that is the pick for the second place, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean it's only been entered for one race this year. Does that mean just that they'll just do late entries later in the summer, or
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's not maybe there's not hopes for it. You know, there's not going to be it's not got group entries because it's not a group horse. So you know they'll
well,
enter it for the races as they go, won't they?
Ballisti, the Irish horse, there has been entered for this race and one other 5 furlong at Redcar. Um, but that's all the way in October, so they're looking to rest that a long while.
Okay,
And then Super Tuscan. I don't know why I was thinking Super Tuscan. It's like the odds must be huge on Super Tuscan.
we've got 11-1 bigger on the exchanges. Super Tuscan,
Yeah.
22,000 guinea yearling. Um,
Out of Dark Angel.
Dark Angel. You know, nothing here is dog food, is it?
No, there's nothing terrible.
They're all
It's not a
reasonably
terrible.
bred. You know, they might
It's a
not be
pretty
the
good
best,
standard
but
race,
it
yeah.
is good standard race for.
I mean, like I say, I can't make any firm predictions on this race purely because I don't have the data, and I like to do mine on data. Like, I know we take the pee a bit and have fun, but I do like to actually find something and go, oh, no one's seen that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Hello, hello. I know there are people that can do that based on how the horse looks and based on the trainers, based on the behavior of the yard. There are people that do that, but mine is more data analysis, I have to be honest. Okay, are you calling this one as well, bud?
I can have a little look at this race if you
See
want,
if
mate.
you can get it up. If
Uh,
not, I'll call it, buddy. I'm still trying to see if I can get a last minute reprieve in, but at the moment my thing's not having it.
no, I
My
can't get a live. I've got no option to look at this.
have we got no options on this bad boy?
Has the internet fucked out in my house? Or is it just my TV gone wonky? Oh, God
Don't know, but I keep staring off at the wrong part of the screen.
knows. I've got the. I don't have any possibility to watch this live for some
I
reason.
don't know what's going on, but I'm on the old AI mode and I've put based purely on pedigree. This is what I Googled for the last one, and it was a massive for Earthshot. If you put in based purely on pedigree, which horse wins at the 205 at Goodwood, when you have nothing else to go on but the pedigree of the horse, and AI's cottoned on that told me what the winner was last time, and you know what
Oh, really?
the elites have. Yeah, it told me Earthshot was going to win last time, based purely on pedigree. It said it's got the best pedigree, and I've tried to put that in here, and it won't. It just keeps spinning. It won't tell me, and it says, "Oh, thinking a little longer." No, something went wrong with AI. So you know, thinking a bit longer. It's doing the same thing.
Yeah,
Thinking a
yeah.
little longer. It ain't going to tell me because it could, based purely on pedigree. When you've got no other form to go on, you got to go with that. Right, I'm gonna.
You're gonna have
They're
to
going
call these,
behind.
mate.
They're going
I've
behind. I'm
lost
gonna
my
call this bad boy.
possibility to
Okay.
watch the racing.
All right, here we go, folks. Here we go. We're at Goodwood. Running through, we got Harry Nose, Finley Marsh with the old green. He's got that weird upside down red shovel on his chest. We got Armour. uh, and we got Super Tuscan. We got Roll the Dice Baby, Moriarty Moon. Moriarty Moon's just gone in. Ballisti is in. And who's the last one going in there? And they're off. We're off here in this 5 furlongs. And Armour, the one in the betting, has taken the lead here, followed by Ballisti. And looking a little bit green and already being pushed along a little bit. Super Tuscan being asked to get to the front. Roll the Dice Baby's right at the back. And Moriarty Moon tucked in nicely. Moriarty Moon is a little bit eager. And Roll the Dice Baby's already been getting a bit of a whip there. And Armour is firmly in the lead here
Uh-huh.
with Super Tuscan. Armour is getting away from them here. Super Tuscan chasing. And Harry Nose and Finley Marsh is in 4th. He's asking it to go now. He's hit the button, Finley Marsh, but it's not going to be enough to catch Armour. It's going to be Armour. The bet was on.
Holly Doyle
With
didn't.
Roll the Dice Baby in second, so that each way might have helped you. And I'm going to just check who got third there.
Gamble landed definitely
The
with
gamble
Armour
landed with
Supreme.
Armour. That little, was it? Let me have a little look. I think it was Roll the Dice Baby that took the second there.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
Roll the Dice Baby. Hot
Nice.
shots pick. So, like I was talking about, whether you should go for the place or the each way with Roll the Dice Baby, managed to get second there. Finley
Nice.
Marsh gave it the old button, and it didn't really do what he wanted. We knew as soon as we looked at that horse and we got involved on Goodwood there. As soon as we saw a massive favourite and 6 horses, all quite big prices, you knew the
Yeah.
each way was on.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a lot once he got
Moriarty
to...
Moon was really, its stride pattern was a bit all over the place.
Yeah.
It was really sort of struggling. It was, I think he had a bit of an issue with his legs there, your one, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, it's, as soon as they start to drift, you know you've been done, don't you? It's painful to watch.
Finley Marsh hit the button, and for a second it looked like he was going to close, and then he just it had about 4 yards of sprint in it. He came fourth in the end. Ballisti with Lewis Edmonds got the third. So the final results there were Armour Supreme, Roll the Dice Baby in second, and Ballisti in third.
Nice.
Well done if you managed to get an each way or managed to get a place on one of those. If you're brave enough to go. I mean, everyone was gambling on Holly Doyle on Armour there.
Yeah, I mean, the money was definitely down. I didn't know whether that was just going to be a bit of an each way money there, but it was
like
definitely...
we said, that's what it is in that situation. Massive favourite, take the each way money.
Okay, so Betfair doesn't like it when I've got my VPN on.
Is that what it doesn't like?
Yeah, stop showing me live.
Again, something went wrong with AI.
Okay.
Again, this has happened twice now. On the first one, it allowed me to ask it, and it gave me the winner, based purely on pedigree. And it was quite cool because it went through. It went Earthshot. These are the horses. Its dad has won 4 times, and its mum has won 3 times. And look, man, it's got awesome pedigree. And then I put the same in. I said 205 at Goodwood today. If you base it purely on the pedigree of the horse, who would you say is the winner in the 5 furlong novice stakes? And it just went thinking. Sorry about this. I'm taking a little bit long. Oh, sorry, something went wrong with the AI. I thought, what?
Yeah.
Come on, son. Give me your opinion. That's all I'm asking.
Cheeky little rascal, hey?
Whereas if you just say who's going to win the 205, it just goes, oh, well, the Racing Post has picked this one out. And you're like, that's not what I asked you, bud. So you've got to be specific, I think. And then maybe I'll try something else based on pure pace fractionals, sectionals.
Yeah.
Who wins this 5 furlong race? Do you know what I mean? You could go with that. Like, ask it something specific. Where's our next race at? It's the Newmarket
We're going to go
one,
to
the
Newmarket.
220, which is our main event today.
Oh, my technology's gone wrong today, man. I can't update the odds. Why is that not updating? Oh, good grief.
It's that brown spot. You'll notice Ashley Goon's got a brown spot on his head. Some say that's where Arteta pooped his pants after Man City got the win. Okay.
Right in my head.
What have we got going on here? We've got who's this horse? Poseidon's. I can't get the. Hold on. Who's on board? Billy Loughnane. Yeah, it's Billy boy. Oh dear, oh dear. So we've got Poseidon's Warrior is our favourite, but it's got the dreaded snowflake of death next to them in this next race at Newmarket.
That's my choice as well, Poseidon's Warrior.
Well, you'd be pleased to know as the clear favourite with Billy on board, who's been a cracking jockey the last season or well, he's actually quite a young newbie, isn't he? But he's he's the Oisin Murphy of today. You know, he's the new hot thing, like winning all the races. Now, talking of Oisin Murphy, he is on My Love Is King. And then the one who money is coming in for is Lynham with David Egan on board. I don't know if that's Lynham as in Des Lynham, the old sports commentator. And then we've got Archer's Bay with Tom Marquand. Ooh, anyone fancy a quick fire double with Tom Marquand? 1-2
Again, the
at
money's
Newmarket.
down. Little Davy Egan and the money's down. He's one of them little jockeys, isn't he?
Egan. Yeah. When is he someone to take note of when the money goes down?
I don't know. He always seems to be. There's something
What
going
about
on with
Tom
him, isn't
Marquand's
there?
chances of a quick fire double here with the old 16 to 1 shot, the Tom Archer's Bay? And then we've got Ancient Egypt, Tommy shot, Rowan Scott on board. Watch him hose up, baby.
You reckon?
Um, I wouldn't say I'm overly confident. I wanted to give people a chance if they were doing the competition. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough.
So let me give you some data on this. The draw apparently favours My Love is King ever so slightly and Archer's Bay. Once again, we haven't got a lot of data here, but Poseidon's Warrior, most of the data is supporting Poseidon's Warrior. What I would say is Ancient Egypt. I'll tell you why I went for Ancient Egypt. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. And it's a nice big price, isn't it, Ancient Egypt? And this is my pick for this race. So I'm going to give it a reason.
It is the
It's had
outsider
three
class.
runs. It's had 3 runs on the, what is it? Good to soft.
Yeah.
Good to soft. It's had 3 runs on good to soft and it's 1-2. 66% winning record on good to soft. Now that's not a lot of data. I'd like it to have had. I'd like it to have had 20 and 7 wins, and or 20 and 12 wins on good to soft. That would be cracking evidence. Only 3 runs on good to soft isn't so great, but it's had 2 wins. Whereas if you go to Archer's Bay has got a 100% record on good to soft, but it's out of only 1 race, so there's less to draw on for that for me. And then Lynham again, 100% record on good to soft. So there's a lot going against Poseidon's Warrior here for me. There's a lot of reason to pick against him.
Okay.
I mean, why did you go for Poseidon's Warrior? He's had 3 runs and 1 win and 2 places on good to soft. He's been a beaten favourite, and he's the market
Yeah, I mean,
mover for the
it
day.
ran at Newmarket and it got second at Newmarket, which I thought was decent. You know, if it had, because Newmarket can be somewhat undulating, it can catch horses out if they're not too, if they're a little unsuspecting of the track. So it knows the track, it's happy with the track. Charlie Appleby
Yeah.
is obviously flying again this season. And obviously Billy Loughnane in the plate. I was.
Yeah,
I'm
and I
always
think it
happy
was.
riding.
I don't know if he
It's
was
in the
champion jockey or he was second to
riding for
O'Shea
it's them
Murphy last year, but he
Godolphin
was.
colours as well, isn't it? So
You like the colours.
yeah.
So, what are the colours of all of these bad boys here? Then, do you know any of these colours? Then, so we got
No, I
Billy
know
Loughnane
obviously
in the
them.
pure blue. That's Godolphin colours, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know the rest of the colours. I'll be
And
honest. I
then,
do know. I
and then
can't think what O'Sheen's wearing is fairly
just
obvious.
standard
Yeah, no, it's obvious. I don't know who it is, but you see that out and about with these sort of decent animals.
pink with the white sleeves.
Yeah,
And then Lynham's just in some sort of pink number, pink and
yeah,
white hat, and he's on fire as well. He's on fire. And then you've got Archer's Bay. He's got like the old Argentinian, he's got the Diego Maradona kit on.
yeah.
And Ancient Egypt is in exactly the same thing as Lynham. The only thing separating them is 2 pink squares on the helmet. Sometimes that's been the only thing separating me and you, buddy. 2 squares on the
Yeah,
helmet.
I know. I'm gonna have to try and get some different odds up here. The Coral where we get our odds from
Yeah.
has crapped its pants, mate. So
Well, that's no good. Well, I can tell you the Betfair odds, although they're not the real proper bopper. Oh, okay. I've got the ATR. I've got the ATR here.
let's see.
So we got 5-4 on Poseidon's Warrior. This is from the At the Races odds. We got who do they go with? Who do At the Races use for their odds?
They use everybody, don't they? They've got the
So
whole
everybody, Quinn, Bet Victor. Yeah, so Poseidon's
shebang.
Warrior is about 5-4. My Love is King is 5-2. Lynham 3-1. Archer's Bay 14-1. And Ancient Egypt, Rowan Squat on board 22-1. Billy Loughnane on board Poseidon's Warrior. My Love is King being ridden by O'Sheen Murphy in the pink. And then we got Lynham with David Egan on board, who a lot of money has piled in for. And then we got he's gone 10-3 actually. Archer's Bay, Tom Marquand on board, and then Ancient Egypt,
Mm-hmm.
which is Hotshot's pick. Big outsider,
Massive
big pick.
outsider for Hot Shot. Sorry about that. I was just a bit distracted trying to get some odds up on the screen for us. The technology is ganging up on me again, but with
We're there.
yeah. So Poseidon's Warrior is fairly relatively stable in the market, 11-8.
Again, we're covering races with not a lot of data, isn't it?
Yeah, I
You
mean
know,
that's just the
I
start of
like
the
the races
season.
with lots of data. That's where you can pick a sneaky, ooh, they've
Yeah,
missed this one kind of thing.
boom,
Yeah, you can get a little boom.
boom. Yeah,
Who we
Lynham's
got?
definitely the one for money. In these sort of races, when the money's down, you kind of tend to
Oh, it's a bit weird.
money
Poseidon's
talks, don't
Warrior's
it?
gone a bit cold there, hasn't he?
That's
And
gonna. I
as we
mean,
say, the snowflake generally has not
uh,
done well when a snowflake's on. I don't think we've seen someone turn over the snowflake
it's rare, isn't it?
very
It's
often.
incredibly rare to see that snowflake get overturned.
Ho
Okay, oh well.
hum, ho hum.
Ho hum, old bean.
I'll call this one, buddy.
Okay,
Or you
nice.
can call
They,
this
well,
one, or
you
I
can
can
call
call this
this.
one.
I
Don't
can
really
call.
matter.
My pictures are good so far. So
If your pictures are good, you might as well call this one. We go back to back.
back to back to back, back to back.
It's ancient Egypt you've got to worry out for because he's in the
Okay,
pink with a
yeah,
white
yeah.
hat and Lynham's pink with a white
With
and
a
pink.
yeah, okay, yeah, with a sort of checkered
But everyone
cross,
else should be fairly
obvious.
all right.
Yeah, okay. But they're going down to the start anyway for this.
I just wonder if anyone in the chat's had any success today. Has anyone managed to find a winner today?
Anywhere, anything. Anyone got a winner?
Well, winner chicken dinner. It would have done well if people got on. If they got on the competition, they'd be bang ahead of us right now, wouldn't they? I
Yeah,
mean,
totally.
we got ancient Egypt and Poseidon's Warrior looks like he's taking it in the Gascoigne. So
and
between our two, we look like we're on for a second loser here at
and
Newmarket.
Lynham is
Someone
taking
would have had a score in the pocket.
yeah, Lynham's attracting even more support now. 11-4, it's gone. The gamble is
Almost make
definitely down on Lynham.
well, it came off in the first. Is the gamble don't come off every race? That's the thing, you know what I mean?
It can't, but these sort of there's just sort of start of the season. They obviously know something.
Yeah, no data on anybody right at the start of the season, is
Yeah,
there? So
it's entered. I
right.
mean, Lynham is entered into the Dante and the Derby as well, so it could be set for a fairly sizable 3-year-old campaign. Actually, Lynham. I don't know what Poseidon's
So
what
Poseidon's Warrior is
what.
Goodwood novice, winner last autumn, produced a near smart effort when length second of 7 to Morshdi, enlisted, okay, 9 furlongs 16 days ago. So it's only beaten 16 days ago on an over 9 furlongs. So that's about the same, almost the same distance, isn't it,
Yeah,
really?
with 10
Is it pretty
furlongs
much the
here
same
from.
distance? You're the
Yeah,
furlong man.
we're 10 furlongs for this
With
race. So
10. So maybe they just feel that extra furlong would have made the difference.
yeah,
Whereas My Love Is King is a 7 furlong winner, but
yeah. I mean, a
maybe
step
this is
up in
just a stretch too far.
distance. Step up in distance.
I thought maybe this was this was
I mean, again,
425
yeah,
bags,
yeah. I
old
mean,
Lynham.
my love is king is also entered into the Dante and the Derby, so it's from a fairly classy family. It should contend, for the
Well,
Gosden
Lynham cost
stable.
425,000 guineas.
And
Splashed
I've lost
out.
my pictures have gone. Why is it like I can watch them walk round as soon as they start to put them into the box?
I tell you,
My
it's
shit
very expensive. I'm
freezes.
telling you, mate. I'm telling you, ancient Egypt people, Rowan Scott on board, 1.1 million guineas. Woo! Someone knew my pick was hot. I didn't even know that when I made my pick.
Okay,
Someone shelled out £1 million for Rowan Scott's horse.
for it to
I
be
mean,
the
how do you make
back
your
of the
money back
market.
shelling out £1 million? Unless it becomes like the next Franco or whatever, how do you make your money back?
I don't, especially if it turns into a bit of a pony as well. What are you supposed
Yeah.
to do then?
And then, more often than not, right? Are you back with the pictures or shall I call it?
You might have to call this, mate. I'm
Archer's Bay going in.
struggling
There
again
might be
today.
all of them in. No,
So
it's not all of them in yet. Archer's Bay about to go in the Argentinian colours, the old blue and white stripes. Tom Marquand on board. Is it Tom Marquand with the quick fire double? That's what. That's what.
yeah,
Are
that's the
people missing?
concern, isn't
Are
it?
people missing that little element there? Still, who we got coming in now? We got Poseidon's Warrior being led in by the guys with a little bobble on their head. Is that the thing at Newmarket? They've all got to have the little red bobble on their head, or is that at every racetrack?
Oh, what the stable hands? The
Yeah, do the stable hands always have a red pom pom on their head, or is that just
I
at
think the
Newmarket?
stalls handlers. I don't know actually.
Sidon's going in. Sidon's going in with Billy
Maybe it
Loughnane.
makes them a bit more obvious.
Yeah, probably. My Love is King going in now with O'Shea Murphy. Is that them all in? I think. And they're off. Oh, my pictures froze there for a second. My Love is King is in second and taking them out with the old white helmet. We got Poseidon's Blue, but taking them out and along is Ancient Egypt. That's Tommy's horse. My Love is King's
Tommy gets
in
this in.
third, and it looks like Poseidon's Warrior is, they've split into two groups now. Poseidon's Warrior and Ancient Egypt. Lynham in third. In fourth is My Love is King, and right at the back, bringing up the rear, is Archer's Bay. And Poseidon's Warrior tracking along Ancient Egypt at the front. In third place is My Love is King. In fourth place is Lynham, and bringing up the rear is Archer's Bay.
They're going a decent little clip here as well, aren't they? They're not hanging
They're going
about
along
considering
fast here, yeah. Those Godolphin colours looking good on the side there for Poseidon's Warrior. But is that a smart ride by O'Shea Murphy, who's just coming up on the outside of Ancient Egypt? Is this a good ride from him? We've got Lynham in fourth. And not featuring yet at all has been Archer's Bay with Tom Marquand. But is he about to spring one? And now they're starting to ask them to get going. Ancient Egypt asking it to get going. We got Lynham up there as well. My Love is King challenging for the front. And I'm not sure about Poseidon's Warrior. He doesn't look, he's struggling big time. He's gone to the back. This is going to be between Ancient Egypt and My Love is King. Ancient Egypt being taken over by My Love is King here. Ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt to My Love is King. Ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt getting a nose in front. My Love is King coming. Ancient Egypt takes it. My Love is King in second.
Tommy.
Tom Marquand came up in third. Yeah. Baby, I called that on. That was a little 20-1 shot for you bad boys. If you were
Wow.
listening, that was my 20-1 shot. I just called you in there. You should have been following the hot shot there, guys.
Absolutely awesome, mate.
Yeah, lovely. Have a bit of that.
Absolutely
Rowan
awesome.
Scott. 1.1 million pounds they spent on that horse. 1.1 million guineas. It's more or less might as well be 1.1 million pounds. I'm pretty sure it works out roughly.
Yeah, in that sort of direction.
It is in that direction towards £1 million for that horse. And it showed there.
Yeah.
Right from the start, Ancient Egypt took that.
Yeah, I mean, he just kept him up to his work all the way, didn't
And
he? And it
and
didn't.
and if you're wondering why I went for Ancient Egypt, 66% had more data on the going there on good to soft than anyone else. So it had 3 wins, 3 races in the good to soft and 2 wins. So yeah,
Nice.
don't want to blow my own trumpet there. Mate, I'm just going to
20,
refill my coffee.
you do that 20-1 for the hot shot. What a
Woo!
cracker. I hope you guys were on that because that is in a 5-runner race, the hot shot has just done you absolutely solidly there. Insane. Rowan Scott there, absolutely. It didn't look like it was in question at any point, to be fair. Rowan Scott, an absolutely beautiful ride in the end for Charlie Johnston. Classic Charlie Johnston horse, just kept up to his work. You know when he takes them out in front and they just keep them up. And sometimes those Johnston horses are incredibly difficult to get past when they're like that. It's just going to keep him up to his work, take him out from the front. 20-1. You heard it here first. The hot shot. Boom. Nice. The hot shot's gone to get more coffee. The odds have gone down. The odds ain't working. The pictures have gone wrong. But we're firing in the winners anyway. 20-1, the hot shot. Get in. Fantastic. 16-1, Ancient Egypt. Second number 4, My King is Love. 100-30. I think second favourite in the end. Third favourite. Boom. You ain't got
Would you Adam and Eve that,
nice.
buddy?
Yeah, I know. Cracking.
Cracking result.
Absolutely.
Do you have a little squid on Tommy's pick?
Nah, man. Why would
So,
I? The outsider of the
telling
five.
you, mate, people ignoring the good to firm there, the good to soft there. You're a
Definitely.
good runner at good to soft.
Let's see Jason Weaver pick out a 16-1 shot. They would have
He
been
ain't
all. They
picking
would have
out a
been all
six.
over Poseidon's Warrior, like I was. Jesus Christ. They would have been right up the Godolphin
Tommy's
colours
well.
bummer,
You were
wouldn't
on
they?
form for all of the early live streams. Tommy's made a
Yeah.
comeback in the more recent ones,
Tommy's making a cracking comeback. I don't know what's happened to
making a crack.
Cora.
I've called on a few 30-1 shot, and was it Big Gossy? I got was it
Yeah,
Big
down
Gossy or
over at the
something?
Curragh. I think it
And
was
Big
the Curragh,
Gossy or
wasn't it?
something. Flipping hell, right? Pulled that one out. Yeah, but that was one of them that had really good form. I know it hadn't won in ages, but it had like really good form in those conditions.
Yeah.
I do like to look at that as like my main thing. But again, there was one horse in that race that had 100% over the soft, good to soft. But you've got to look and go, look, it's only had one win on the good to soft. You've got to, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You got to say I need a bit more than that. And I wasn't 100%, but Ancient Egypt had three races on good to soft and 2 wins. That's got to be.
It's
Now
got
it's
it's
had
got
4 races on good to soft and 3 wins. It's a
yeah, I mean it's
75% on
yeah,
good
I
to
mean that's
soft.
got to count for something, hasn't it?
It will
Surely.
probably lose its next few ones. It will probably get hammered in the Gary for that, and it will lose its next few. But
Yeah, I mean,
you want
like
to
you say,
keep that in mind.
it's a decent animal. It costs a lot of money, so maybe one
Yeah,
for
and
the
what you want to
notebook.
do is you want to wait till it's back on good to soft
Yeah,
on this track or on a track, and then wait. You want to wait till it's had a few losses and everybody's written it off, and then it's
yeah.
back with its conditions that it likes. You want to kind of note down the conditions and that kind of thing. So, where are we going
Outstanding.
next,
I
buddy?
don't know.
Where are
I
we
can't get
going
any
next?
odds up. I've got no pictures.
Have you tried the blue little pills if you're having trouble getting stuff up?
Ah, that's not going to work. Not at this stage.
No, no, no. There is Ascot. Oh, I don't think it's 8 run over 2 miles, Group 3.
uh,
The Lon. I can't even say it, man. How do you say that? Not Lockinge.
here's the Lockinge.
Sagaro
Yeah,
Stakes Group 3. And here's the Lockinge, isn't
yeah,
it?
Lockinge. Yeah,
I just find that hard to pronounce because it's never spelt like it sounds. You know what I mean? Like you're
yeah.
gonna spell it. I like. Have you
Goggins.
ever seen?
Sagaro Stakes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Have you ever seen the way the Irish spell Neve?
Neve. No.
Neve. So there'll be like Niamh or something like that.
Okay. No.
Niam. Yeah, I used to like come across people like, and I'd be like, "Surely your name's Niam," and they're like, "No, it's Neve, sir. That's just the way you spell it." I'm like, "Oh, okay." That's what I mean by like Lockinge or whatever it is. It
Yeah.
doesn't
Okay.
doesn't
Yeah.
make
It's a bit.
sense.
Yeah. It
Like
doesn't make obvious. Not obvious, is it?
I suppose like Muscle Buster and that they all are a bit weird, aren't they? When you try and say
Yeah.
or the
Musselborough.
Cara, the Cara is
Yeah.
like Curago.
Yeah. A few of them when you look at it, especially if you're not used to like English is your first language. It's not really even English is your first language. It's a bit like what's that supposed to mean? It doesn't make any sense, does it?
Nah, nah. Right, where are we going next? Where
We
are we
could have a
going
look
next?
at a Ascot if you wanted for the Lockinge
Ascot the three.
Stakes
It's off in 6 minutes, is it? Yeah.
Group 3 race
Yeah. Let's have a little look at this one then. Let's
rather
get
than
down to Ascot.
that next race at Goodwood, a little 4 runner condition stakes ain't up to an awful lot. I'll be honest. Let's see where we go. I can't. I won't.
Well,
I
no,
think
what was the next one at Goodwood? It's not on now, is it? No.
no. I think it's the for the 240 at Goodwood.
Ah, this one we should be able to find a little winner here, eh? We
Yeah.
don't have long. That's the only problem. Okay,
Mm, I'm gonna let
telling
Tommy
you,
plough through the.
2 non-runners here, right? Oh, well, no, there's
Yeah, there's one. Yeah, no one.
Bele Baye or
Yeah,
something.
Beryl.
That would
Bay.
have been a good horse to back as well. That one, that would have been a decent horse.
What about Miss Alply? Appleys. Miss Appleys.
Miss Appleys. Let's have a butcher's hook at Miss Appleys. Miss Appleys. She's got a good play. Look, I like the going on
Yeah, I
that.
know.
Look,
That's what I just found.
7 1s,
Yeah.
3 wins. Tell you the other one with a good going is Tarriance, the one just above on the old. Tarriance has had 6 runs, 3 wins, and 3 places, 50% win record. But on the going, in all 6 runs, it's come somewhere every time. But it's got the snowflake. What do you do about that? 6 races with this going, and it's placed or won. 100% place record. What do you do? But it's got the Colin Keane has got the old
Snowflake is on.
Roy Keane's got the snowflake on him.
Oh, mate, what are you supposed to do?
What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to hit the predictor. Ready, pal. Hit the predictor on the ATR.
And what is the going at? It's good. It's good to firm for good in
Firm, does
places.
that make a difference? You know, everyone's good at good to firm, aren't they?
Well, I don't know. Some horses do prefer the mud. You know, there's no.
Yep,
Some
yep.
horses do like it firm. Some horses like a little bit of cut underfoot.
If you
Some
go with the
horses like an
predictor, they
absolute
say the
mess.
favourite,
Yeah,
Sweet
of course
Williams,
they
got
do.
it all down. The data seems to point towards old
Yeah, I mean,
Sweet
it's another
William and then
Gosden
Cabello
runner.
de Mar.
George Scott and Cabello with William Buick for Cabello de Mar. That's got the
Yeah,
snowflake next to it.
yeah. And then Rossa Ryan, she's been having a few good wins, hasn't she? Old Rossa
Yeah,
Ryan
Rossa does pick up some decent. I don't know. What are you
on
supposed
Table Talk. What's Table Talk's data like? Don't know. 3 runs, 1 place at the class. Oh, sorry, at the course. So you can't really say it loves the course. It's only placed out of 3. And then at this particular class, it's had 8 runs and 4 places. So it might be a little bit out of its depth, Table Talk.
Yeah. I mean, I would
I
say,
mean,
when I know Mr. Plies there is, it's had a couple of decent. This last 3 runs have been decent. A first at Newmarket over 2 miles,
well,
Goodwood a mile
at such a big
6.
price, you'd be
The only
mad
problem
not
is
for a quid each way,
it's
no?
a filly, and I think the rest of these are going to be boys.
So it's
And
just you think it might be just taken round the back and given a good seeing to. Is that
well,
what you're
yeah,
saying?
well, I do know from previous looking into this that girls don't do so well against the
When they
boys
run with
not
boys.
at the start of the
Okay.
season. It's the start of the season thing. It's not so much the
Is it because of mating season or something? They get a bit
I'm
intimidated or
not sure
something?
whether it's just the start of the season, so they need to just sharpen up a little. I don't know what it is, but I think the odds are always against them a little bit if they're in a mixed race. Not say, obviously if they're a class above, then they're a class above. But generally,
Got you.
if they're fairly evenly matched,
Right.
the boys are always going to win.
But you could get some good odds on to come in the top 3. You can get like 8 to 1 or something for the Miss Apple, whatever her name is.
Yeah,
They're at the post, aren't they, at the moment? Sweet Williams in the pink with the white sleeves, the same as what My Love Is King, O'Sheen Murphy was on. He's wearing the same thing.
yeah,
Robert Havlin. Um, Cabello de Mar, William Buick's in the red with the little red white
yeah.
stripes. And then you've got Table Talk, Ross Ryan in the yellow. You've got Tarriance in the
The
Kay
color
Abdullah
Abdullah
colours,
colors,
Keen
which yeah,
on board, ascending in the stripes. Miss Alpiles is just in the blue with the white sleeves and white hat, and Dubai Futures in the Godolphin. David Probert on board in the Godolphin colours. What do you reckon of that?
Dubai Future.
Yeah, with Probert on board. And then you've got Dear a Mile with Dougie Costello. What's Dubai Future looking like? I mean, it's got some good form. Again, these aren't bad horses, are they?
No, I mean it delivered
They're
some
not bad
smart
horses.
efforts. Um,
I don't know,
it missed 2024. I don't know why, but it's has had a 2 mile win in Dubai, the Dubai Gold Cup, Maidan. Um,
I mean, the one with the least going for it is Dougie Costello on Dear a Mile. Like, that would be the big
yeah,
surprise if that one
but
doesn't. There's nothing to point to that winning.
bugger me, Dougie.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing to point to that actually winning. That would be
And
a big
I
shock if
think
that
they're
one.
off, but I don't have any goddamn pictures again.
Oh, lovely.
I mean, it's just becoming torturous. This what am I
Yep.
supposed to do?
Yes,
See,
yes. They're off here. They're off here. I've got pictures. We're going. We're going. Okay, I didn't actually pick a horse to go with there, so Sweet William in front.
Well, I'm going to take
No,
Tariance. I'm
Tariance,
going to take
Tariance.
Tariance as
I think
well.
Tariance, more or less, yeah.
Yeah,
And then Miss Alpilles as well. If you were going for the big
yeah.
bet, so we have Tariance is taking him out here with Cabello Dumar, William Buick, highly fancied in second place, ascending with William James on board in third. And then they go for the long shot just to do me over. I think right at the back there, who's right at the back there? I think that is Dear a Mile with Dougie Costello on board. It's already struggling at this pace. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tariant's leading them along by the rail. Cabello Demar just on the outside, ascending also on the rail in third place. In fourth place there is Sweet William, the favourite, with Robert Havlin on board. Then Table Talk with Ross O'Ryan. Then Miss Alpilles. And then right at the back, we've got Dubai Future with David Probert. Is he doing a patient ride? And then we have Dear a Mile as well. So Sweet William, Robert Havlin looking very poised and sitting very high in the saddle, which is always a sign that he's got a lot of horse under him, the favourite. Tariant's just getting a little bit busy on the leader at the moment, asking them for a little bit more, just ever so slightly, giving it a nudge. And then we've got Cabello Demar in second. Robert Havlin moving into position on Sweet William on the favourite into third now, just going past ascending on the inside of him. And then behind you've got Miss Alpilles, Russell Ryan on Table Talk, and right at the back you've got Dougie Costello on Dear a Mile and Dubai Future, yet to get involved. But yeah, still taking him along as he has done from the get-go is Tariance with Cabello Demar behind and Robert Havlin and Sweet William in third, ascending in fourth.
I mean, obviously, Colin Keane has come a long way for this ride.
He has come a long way, but William Buick is watching him very closely, and his horse is pulling a little. William Buick, so he's holding on to something there. Right, they're coming off the bend, and Sweet William, is he going to make his move now? They're making their move. Cabello Demar has just overtaken Tariance, and Keane is getting busy on Tariance. And Robert Havlin's asking Sweet William to go. He's pushed the go button. Everyone's pushed the go button, but it looks like William Buick on Cabello Demar is getting more out of his horse. Here comes the favourite, Sweet William. It's Sweet William and Cabello Demar, the two favourites there. I don't think. Oh, Sweet William's getting to him. Sweet William's getting to him. Can
Sweet
Cabello
William.
Demar hold on? Sweet William. Sweet William. Sweet William's getting to him. They approach the line. It's going to be Sweet William bar nose. It's Sweet William bar nose. And in third, I think Miss Alpilles might have been in third, buddy. I'm not sure.
Yeah, okay.
Let's have a little look. Can you see her coming into shot there? They were about like 10 lengths clear, so it's quite hard to see who came third here. Oh, it looks like the one in Dubai Future or Miss Alpilles came third. Let's have a look. Was it this Dubai Future? Miss Alpilles was fourth.
Okay.
So the final
shame.
results there: Sweet William, Cabello Demar, and then Dubai Future with David Probert with the late charge.
Okay.
Managed to get shots at that in the end.
Honestly, just diarrhea was going on at my end.
What have we got going on here? Where to next, big boy?
We could have a look at this little condition stakes at Goodwood. It's the 240 at Goodwood.
240. It's going off right now.
It is going off right.
They're at the post.
Only a little forerunner event.
Massive favourite, Safi Osborne Pacific. I mean, you can't even go each way on this. You've either got a lump on Pacific Avenue. We would never recommend gambling, but you've got a lump on, like put your mortgage on Pacific Avenue. Charlie Appleby,
or just
big
leave
favourite, or just leave it alone.
Yeah,
I'd probably have a squid on Rob Hornby just for the sake of it on the outsider. No, I actually what is it? The 140?
Yeah, Algaries.
I don't know if there's any information. Got any information, buddy?
Not really. What on any of it?
on any of these horses?
Uh,
Are they off? They're not off
it's
yet.
been gelded. The Rob Hornby runner out of a Oasis Dream. It's had it's done all right. It's had 2 wins.
2 runs, 2 wins at the class. Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah,
could back a worse horse, couldn't you?
yeah. Wouldn't put anyone completely
They're all
off it.
pretty good. All four are pretty good. I mean, Pacific Avenue is the market mover for the day, but you could do worse than back. You could do worse than a squid on Hornby or Protection Hat. They're both decent horses,
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm pretty sure this will just go to the one in the Godolphin colours.
more than likely.
Protection Act, Pat Cosgrave on boards, have 1 win at the going. Pathians had 1 win at the class, 1 run, 1 win at the class. Pacific Avenue hasn't got the wins and the data like the others in the race. Kind of
Yeah,
one of
I mean,
those, isn't it?
I think it's had a lot of racing, so they obviously know where it is compared to the form of the other three. I mean, Pathian is the
Pathians had a win at the
two from
class, and so's
Pathian and
Algaris.
Protection Act aren't too far behind either, are they?
And I don't think with 4 horses there's going to be any problem with the draw, is there, really?
No, yeah, I mean, you'd like to hope there wasn't a draw by. I managed to
A
get
draw
box in.
bias with 4 horses. I mean, so my bet here would be Algaris, and that's just
Oh,
taking a gamble. I'd be going for Algaris at the 140 at Goodwood. I think they're off, buddy.
yeah, I think they are.
And we have Pacific Avenue is not leading them out. So we've got Algaris to Pacific Avenue, followed by Paythene and then Protection Act. So yeah, Rob Hornby leading them, but now he's got it under the pump, and Pacific Avenue's got so much horse under him. Pacific Avenue has so much horse, but is Paythene going to get to him? Or Pacific Avenue is going away now?
What about
He's going away, but coming on the outside is Cosgrave.
Protection
Cosgrave on
Act?
Protection Act. Cosgrave on Protection Act, the Pacific Avenue, Paythene, and then Algaris. It was ripe for a turnover. Pacific Avenue had the
Yeah,
least form out of all of them, didn't it?
yeah. I mean, one win. Well, it's now 2 wins out of 2 for Protection Act.
Do you have a little squick on it?
I didn't know. I'm still struggling to get fucking pictures up, mate. It's like
Painful for you, yeah?
it is. But as soon as the race finishes, my pictures come back. It goes all blurry as soon as they go off. It goes all blurry, and as soon as they pass the winning post, it comes back to life. I don't know whether it's.
Was it your PC? Has your PC been bothering you?
No, I can't get it on my PC.
It
It's
was
on
really
my.
weird because obviously Rob Hornby got overexcited on Algaris. He didn't have the
Yeah,
best horse in the race. He really started asking it to go early. And the way that Pacific Avenue just sort of moved to the front just looked so. He wasn't under the pump at all.
yeah. I
The
mean, it's
others
just
were all under the
cruising.
pump. He's
Yeah,
just
absolutely
cruising. But then
cruising.
it just doesn't have anything. Once he asks it, one of them horses, once you ask it, it doesn't go. Where
Yeah,
Protection Act was like, I've asked it to go the whole way, and it's just giving me more and more
yeah.
and
I mean,
more. Like
Pat Cosgrave gives it a couple of little taps, just couple of little taps with a shillelagh, and it sends it over into turbo boost mode, doesn't it?
yeah, because look, here he's
Wins
asking it
easily.
for a lot more. He's riding it a lot harder, the others are, and then, yeah, he gives it those 2 taps and it just goes, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
easy
Good
peasy,
horse, that.
squeezy, squeezy.
Nice price you'd have got on that as
Yeah,
well. That would have been about 8-1, I think.
I think before the off, I don't know what was
Don't
the.
know. 6-1, 8-1. I did fancy anyone but the favourite there, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Favourite just didn't have, if you're going to go to a race and then all the other horse, the favourite has the least form in the race, you're kind of like, well, you're asking for trouble back in the favourite in a way, aren't
yeah,
you?
especially at them short prices. I can't be doing it. It's
Yeah, it's just mental, isn't it?
yeah,
People just thought, oh yeah, this horse is quality. Let's get on it. I don't know,
yeah, maybe. So
but
what did we get a final result? No, I don't know. Technology's ganging up on me today, mate.
technology's ganging up on me. Well,
So
Protection
Protection
Act
Act
won.
11-2, mate. 11-2 you would have got on Protection Act.
Nice, 11-2
Yeah.
Protection Act.
Pat Cosgrave and George Bowie.
Yeah, and then I
Lovely
think
stuff.
Pacific Avenue was that. Well, did it get beaten out by Pathine as well? I think it was Protection Act Pathine, then Pacific
Yeah,
Avenue. What was the order
I
there?
think he come third. Yeah, it was third. I don't think he
Third.
comes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Not good, not good. Where are we next, bud? There
we're
is
going back to
Newmarket
Newmarket. Yeah,
155.
that's
Yeah,
where we're off to next. Is
our
Newmarket.
main event. The third at Newmarket. They're parading at the moment.
So,
So I went for um Vincenzo Baruggia with David Egan and yeah,
who did I go for? Does anyone remember?
Lake Como
Yeah, I
with
think
Billy
it. Yeah,
Loughnane
yeah, probably Lake Como must have been.
or Comic Hero. I can't remember which one you went for. I think you went for Lake Como.
I think I went for Lake Como as well.
Rhymes with homo, so it's the
Yeah,
sort of
Homo
thing you'd go
Como. Yeah,
for. Sort of thing you'd go for, isn't it?
yeah, I'd be all over that like a fucking shot, mate, like a rash.
Which is what you get if you hang out with Ashley Goon too long. You get a bad rash.
over at Lake Como.
Homo sapien. I don't even know. I think me and you are a bit more Neanderthal than Homo
Yeah,
sapien.
probably.
Um, the jutting forehead. Okay, let me get. Look, can I give you? I'll give you the reasons I went for Vincenzo Baruggia. So I
Yeah,
did the
hit
old
me
go
up.
in again, didn't I?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
two run, 50% of the going, but there's no data to go on, so don't count me on that.
yeah. I think as soon as it's got to the older,
I think it's the
as soon
highest,
as we
it's the
got to the,
highest rated horse in the race as well, isn't
as
it?
soon as we got to the turf, and it stops being a bit of a the going's a bit of an issue, isn't it? And I start when I'm at Wolverhampton, we can find the winners easily, can't we?
Yeah, yeah.
As soon as there's more factors, my my thing's falling apart. Need to get
Your
back on it.
radar's gone.
Yeah,
We've got Zena Storm here, 1 win at the distance. Objector, 1 run, 1 win, 100% record. Out of Dark Angel, Fort Rock. Dark Angel's had a lot of. Dark Angel's been a busy boy
yeah.
or
That
girl, whatever one.
does get him.
Seems to be mentioned a lot related to
Yeah,
Dark Angel. It's been spreading the seed more than Bob Marley, man. I think Bob Marley. No, it wasn't Bob Marley. One of the Wailers had about 90 kids.
really.
Bob Marley and the Wailers, yeah, one of the backup guys. It's got about 90 kids. I can't remember which dude it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your favourite anyway in this race? We've got what, the 255 at Newmarket Betfred Classic Bookmakers Handicap 0 to 93-year-old 1 mile. Lake Como is your favourite. That's my pick. Billy Loughnane and George Bowie. George Bowie for across the card quickfire double, mate.
Maybe, yeah.
He was the one that just won over at Goodwood there a second ago. We do love a quick across the card quickfire double, don't we?
Yep, yep, yep. Zena
Ooh.
Storm. I mean, Zena Storm looks quite good. Zena Storm's got
Tom
Marquand on
Marquand and
board.
William
Did he win
Haggis
the
again.
first?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Marquand
William
won the
Haggis
first,
with
you
William
know.
Haggis again. Like I say, it's a cracking combination.
Cracking
Once they pick up,
combination.
once the stable starts flying, Marquand does pick up some great winners for William Haggis.
Yeah.
Who else have we
It's hard
got?
to know. I think Zena Storm might be a nice little one to
Maybe it's two out of two. It's in a
going
handicap
away
for the
under
first
penalty,
time.
landing at a novice at Kempton last time
Makes his
out.
handicap and turf debut on return from its from last year. So if it's fit and ready to go, why
And then
not?
you've got
Eh?
the objector coming with Hector Crouch coming off a win at
Yeah,
Wolverhampton.
another one that's 2 from 2 so far on the weather, and another one that's making its handicap and turf debut as well. Hector Crouch and George Scott.
Give me one sec, bud.
SDS is on the Royal Bodyguard down the bottom here. He's had a couple of wins, a couple of runs last year. Two runs actually. One at Newmarket where he come third last July, and then he's been a couple of runs on the weather. His last race in September, Royal Bodyguard was over 1 mile 2. So obviously he wasn't too keen on the step up in distance. So anyway, favourites Lake Como, Billy Lonigan. That's where I'm at. St Anton is your second favourite. No, yeah, it is. Joe Levy and Richard Hannon. Still a maiden, this one. Runner up on its final two starts as a 2-year-old rather. Well regarded. It's probably open to further improvement, although we would like to know exactly the going and its preferred distance before we get too heavily involved. I mean, it has been campaigned around 7 furlongs to a mile, so that's what it's expected to be, I'm supposing. It was at Newmarket last time where it came third. Its mark is unchanged actually. It's April, so it's been off the track for. No, it hasn't. That was only a couple of weeks ago. So it's probably in with a little tickle. We've got third. Like to be in the thick of things again. Third down the list is Fort Rock. Connor Planis taking off 3 for Charlie Appleby. Another one that's 2 from 2 on the all-weather. Both races at Kempton over 7 furlongs. Walton Bassett Colt. It probably looks like a very useful prospect actually. Upped in distance by a furlong for its handicap and turf debut. Another one that's handicap and turf debut. And again, that's for the Godolphin colours again. That lovely royal blue of Godolphin. Zena Storm, Tom Marquand and William Haggis. We mentioned that. Another comic hero, Oisin Murphy and Andrew Borden. It's had quite a few runs. Its first run in a handicap was in April, where it come 5 of 6 off 78. And although I wouldn't be writing off too soon, I wouldn't be overly keen on it in this race, to be fair. Hot Shots pick Vincenzo Peruga, another Charlie Johnson runner. Charlie Johnson was the runner in the winner of the last race, which Hot Shot called on, the 20-1 winner. If the Johnson stables found a bit of form, I would not put you off a Hot Shots pick actually, and that would be a cracking double if Hot Shot can pull this one off. Back-to-back Johnson winners. Oh, can you imagine? 20
Back
to
to
1.
back, who winners? What, where, one?
If Vinco
Perugia.
Perugio comes in, that's a 20 to 1 and a 10 to 1 shout. Hot Shots tickled you up with there.
Yeah, I don't know whether that's going to happen though.
Well, it's Charlie Johnson again. If the stables found a bit of form, I mean,
I
to
don't
be
know.
honest,
I'm not
if
sure if I.
if it
Yeah.
comes out in its own front, they do not like getting past. Johnson's horses are difficult little animals to pass when they're out in front. They kick off in the front.
How you feeling about your favourite Lake Como, Billy Loughnane?
I'm fairly happy with it. It seems fairly reasonably strong in the market, 7 to 2.
Can't really tell at this stage whether no one's really dipped in the market.
No,
There's not been a lot of money coming in for anyone.
no, I think it's a fairly.
Who's the market mover in this race?
I don't think there is particularly a market mover. Do we have a?
Hasn't really. There's no fire symbol on the Betfair, and I can't
No,
see any double M. If you go to at the races, they tell you where the money's coming. It's not a lot of. There's not the odds aren't moving a lot at the moment with only a minute to go.
yeah,
So
I don't think there's a lot going on in this race massively, is there?
no, let's have a little butcher's
Uh,
hook. They're loading.
they are
They're
loading.
loading.
Are they loading? I've got them at the post. I wonder if
Oh
I can
no,
get
you might
some.
be right. They're at the post. They're not loading yet. No, is that the first one in, or is that my eyes deceived me? I think they're going in now, bud.
I think they're looking.
First one's in.
They're thinking about it.
The first one's in, buddy. Telling you. Telling you.
You reckon?
Yeah, got nice shots around Goodwood. Lots of farmland, nice
It
countryside
is.
around Goodwood, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, glorious Goodwood as a meeting. I mean, obviously, I don't know when that is. It's
Pretty
a little bit later
nice.
on in the
I
summer.
think
It's
St
absolutely
Anton might have gone in.
fantastic.
That's the if you're following Martin Dwyer's selection, he's gone for St Anton with Joe Levy on board.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen a little bit more before. You know, there's some decent horses that have made some good progress so far. I'd like to have seen a little bit more from St Anton before I get too involved there.
And then Fort Rock, 177 days, third favourite, Connor Plainus on board. They're going in quite quickly now.
Yeah, they are loading very reasonably rapidly.
I don't know on your screen, but have you got the yellow one coming forward? Lake Como going in.
I mean, it's like
I think they're all in.
I can show you my screen.
You
It's just,
calling this one?
yeah, you're going to have to call it, mate. That's
And
absolutely
they're off.
diabolical.
Lake Como in the middle, and Zena Storm with Tom Marquand. He's trying to slow his horse down because he's got off pretty well. Cosmic Hero gone out pretty well as well. And who's that with the purple with the little thing on their head? Because I can tell who Cosmic Hero is. I can't tell who's in the lead there.
Senna Storm?
Who's that?
Vincenzo. Oh, Vincenzo.
Vincenzo Perugio. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my pick. He's the one in the lead. Vincenzo Perugio. That's my pick. He's leading them out, although Zena Storm is there or thereabouts. And then with the little white hat and the bits on the sides, is that Alan Dor? And he's right at the back there, bringing up the rear. And in the yellow, we've got Lake Como,
he's not
who's
too
in
far
about fourth
away.
at the moment in the middle, getting himself nicely boxed in. Ash's horse.
He's sitting there quite
Cosmic
nicely,
Heroes
like
there or thereabouts
Como.
with O'Sheen Murphy, and they're all being asked to go now. Now, Cosmic Hero, O'Sheen Murphy taking it to Tommy's one. Vincenzo Perugio. They're starting to gather. Fort Rock with Connor Plainus.
And it looks
Lake
like
Como coming through the middle with Billy Loughnane. And Vincenzo Perugio's gone away, but it
definitely
looks like
Comic Hero and St Anton. St Anton
St
is
Anton,
taking
Comic
it
Hero,
to
St
Comic
Anton.
Hero. Oh, it's neck and neck up to the
I
line.
think St Anton got that at the line, buddy,
Yeah, I think
from
so as
Comic
well.
Hero.
Comic Hero. I don't know who got third there.
St Anton got that, followed by Comic Hero. Sorry, I was terrible calling that. I got all the colours mixed up. I think I'm colourblind. I
Yeah, no,
called it
it
like a
happens, don't
colourblind
it?
person, that one.
Yeah,
Just because I buggered off, sort my daughter out with a bit of pizza.
Okay, yeah, St Anton probably by about a head
And
to
in third
Comic
was the
Hero.
number four. Who was who?
Fort Rock.
No, number six. Who was number
Oh,
six?
that was no number six was Lake Como. It definitely wasn't
No, it weren't
Lake
like
Como.
Como
It was
then.
like
My eyesight, my
probably Fort Rock.
Fort Rock in third. In fact, I can tell you who it was now. I can just zing that on there. So
I
yeah,
think Betfair are doing me on purpose. You know, as soon as the race starts, it goes blurry.
St Anton followed by Comic Hero.
Absolute cocksuckers. Betfair, if you're listening to me, eat my dick.
I wonder why that is. Do you reckon you reckon they know you've got a thing?
I don't know, but every race, as soon as it starts, it goes blurry.
Isn't that weird? Because
And
then I can call it
now
on.
I'm watching the replay and it's come back to life. It's absolutely perfect.
Maybe they're doing that. Maybe they're doing that. They can't get hold of me because they don't. Because I'm
Well, they
not.
can't. Surely they can't just blur it for the race, can they? And then it just
That would be some cool technology.
that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Proper
You
James
you might
Bond
be able to get
shit.
this on like the ATR, or you might get it on Sky.
You know, just I'm a little bit behind, aren't I?
What you want to do is try it when we're not live streaming and see if you
Yeah.
get the same thing. And then if you get the same,
I mean,
do you
maybe
know
I've
what I
just
mean?
got no signal, and it's just the fact that it's trying to buffer, and it
Yeah,
goes a
maybe.
bit wonky tonk. Uh, anyway, I mean, I've got the picture, but I'm a little bit delayed with my pictures on the racing TV. Is the only issue.
Are they still coming back there, the racing TV?
Yeah, I think they're still no. I think no, they're, but I think I'm probably about a 15 or 15-second delay on the racing TV,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm going to be live.
It doesn't matter if you call it off of that, bud. You can just call it off
Yeah,
of that.
okay.
Call one of them off of that. Don't
Yeah,
matter, does it?
fine.
While it's
Not
in
really.
the go. We got the 10 past
Oh,
3 at Ascot.
okay.
If you want to go, wide to Ascot, and then we got Goodwood. What race are we on at Goodwood, by the way?
Uh, Oh, that'd be race 3. That'd be
That'll
our
be the guy gave a shout in the chat about that, so
yeah,
we'll have a look at that. I think Brian Sayers gave us a shout for that race at Goodwood.
yeah. Brian's for race 3
Was
at
it
Ascot.
Ascot? No,
Wise
Ascot.
approach.
Race
Yeah,
three
race
Ascot.
3 Ascot.
No, race three Ascot. Has that one gone?
No, I don't think so. That's the next race coming up.
And that was, who did he go for? Wise
Wise approach. William
Approach.
Buick. I'll tell you
William
what, mate.
Buick.
I'll tell
It's
you
got the.
what. It's got a snowflake next to it. Oh
I don't know.
no.
I don't. They don't normally overturn the snowflake.
God, dude. I don't know what to tell him. I don't know what to tell you, Brandon.
Yeah, it's got the snowflake.
Oh, shit, man.
Your only hope is that Ryan Moore could get himself very skillfully boxed in. You know how good Ryan Moore at getting boxed in, but he's not on a massive favourite. If Ryan Moore's on a 1-6 favourite, then he gets
Yeah.
himself boxed in awesomely, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's on Brussels, which is a second favourite out here.
He might actually win this one.
What is
Oh
it?
yeah, Wise Approach looks like a quality beast, though. To be
Yeah.
fair. Oh yeah, I'd be all over Wise Approach.
I mean, it's the class animal in the.
It's the class animal in the field by a long
Yeah.
way. Division's got the old Division's pretty good.
Let's get the older
I
Ascot.
like the look of James Doyle on Division.
Ascot odds
Little
up
Jimmy
here.
Doyle, William
Little Jimmy
Haggis.
Doyle.
I think if I was, I'd probably just like, I mean, it's like without over analysing things, I'd probably have a little butchers at Division, and I'd check out what he's won in and where he's won because he's had a few wins.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a little look at Division.
Where are we? What?
How long we got? We got 8 minutes.
310 at Goodwood.
So look,
Class 2
what's the distance
4-year-olds.
here? What's the distance here,
Five
buddy?
furlong sprint.
Look at this. Check out. I'm gonna give you the. I'm gonna
No,
give you
it's
the
not.
shout for
No, where the bloody hell am I?
Ascot. We're at,
Ascot.
mate.
Heavens to Murgatroyd. I'm looking at Goodwood. Let's try that again. 6 furlongs at Ascot.
Right. Well, the
Class
reason why I'd be all over
Group
Division for an
3.
each way, I'd be each way on Division. He's had 3 wins in his last last 4 outings, but they were all last year in the winter last year. So whether that's anything, 3 wins, all at 6 furlongs. Bosh. Class 3 and Class 4. He's even got Class 1. His last win was a Class 1 in October.
Okay.
So listed 39,000. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Tom
mean,
Marquand on board when he won last, and then he had a little run out later in October where he came 5th. Probably got hammered a little bit. What was his weight there? 103. His rate's 100. He's still on his winning. He's £10 above his winning mark. I was wondering why such a class horse was being treated so badly. He's £10 above his winning mark. Division.
okay. But we're running Group 3, so it's kind of like when this isn't a handicap race, is it? They're just racing off.
Oh yeah.
What they are, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, Wise Approach it's had 6 wins at the going, 6 runs at the going. It's got 3
Yeah,
wins
it's
and
pretty
1
damn
place.
good.
It's got the class, 3
I've
wins
got to
and 2 wins
say,
at this class. It's a 66% in a Class 3, Group 3 race.
yeah,
I
so
mean,
good.
Wise
It's got.
Approach. I mean, the thing is, it's coming in for money on the exchanges. I don't know why it's got the snowflake next to it.
Why's Brussels got the fire sign? Why's the money coming in for Brussels, buddy?
I don't know. I mean,
When you look at Brussels,
it's because
what's he racing? It's
it's
110.
another Aidan O'Brien, isn't it? Wooten Bassett caught. I mean, he's had so much success with these horses, especially over in Ireland at the Curragh recently. Wooten Bassett's been producing some fairly high class animals.
Right.
So it's obviously well regarded, although it hasn't even actually.
It's not really won anything, has it?
Has it won at all? It
No.
must have won something. Debut winner at the Curragh last year, but it's proved expensive to follow after. Finished up a runner-up on 4 occasions, including twice at the highest level. So it's had two places at in class Group 1 company.
Russell Ryan's on Copel. I can't see too much to shout about for Copel.
And it's got a £4 pull in the weights with Wise Approach, so maybe. Russell Ryan Copel.
Russell Ryan on couple.
Useful juvenile. I don't know what else.
Clive Cox. Can't really
Yeah.
see much. I can't see anything really in its racing form that's given me shivers and goosebumps. Andrew Balding goes keen
Yeah,
on
Colin
board.
Keane again. Raced on. Hasn't raced on this going though is the problem.
Yeah, I mean, again, and then you look at Division, but Division recorded a hat trick last year, winning two novice events and a listed race at York 6 furlongs. I suppose the only thing is, yeah, needs a step forward to feature. So
Yeah.
they're sort of saying it's not even going to feature, unless it takes a step forward. So
Yeah, and then
yeah,
when you look down the field, I mean, it's past division, you're looking at 28 to 1 and bigger, aren't they? Crown Relic
Brown Relic. Yeah, I
are
thought you said
these
Brown Relic for a while. I
Brown
thought
Relic.
Brown Relic.
Let's have a look at the Brown Relic.
This old is brown.
Ardisa and Midnight Tango I don't think we need to really talk about them. There's no real form on them. There's nothing particularly saying in the old.
Yeah, has it had any wins? Crown Relic.
Um,
It's had a couple of wins. Powder Monkey it beat. Who else? 7 furlongs. It's one over 7 furlongs, so it's down
yeah,
in trip. They were earlier this year. 2 wins at Wolverhampton.
yeah, maiden and a novice at Wolverhampton. I mean, it's not really.
Doesn't really mean anything, does
I
it?
mean, it come fifth in Duval in a Group 3 last month. What that
And it
form
what?
actually adds up to, though, is speculative at best. I would suggest.
Yeah, yeah. And that
So,
Ardesia.
yeah, DCO again, 28 to 1, Hugo Palmer and Probert. It's a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
They are down at making their way down to the post at Ascot for this 6 furlong event.
So what would be your pick? Would you go with Wise Approach and William Buick?
I mean, it does look like, despite the snowflake, it does look like the class animal, doesn't it? But
It does, it does.
that little snowflake is such a cause for concern. I can't tell you, mate.
Yeah, I don't think you can't. I mean, it looks like the class animal. It's got the nice colours as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's in the royal blue for Godolphin again. They've been out in full
And then
state,
Ryan Moore on
haven't they?
Brussels. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, form wise, I'm not sure. Copel.
Mm,
Would you go Copel?
I'm probably going to have to go wise approach. If you're going to put me in a corner,
I'm going to put you in a corner. I'm going to box you in and tell you
if
you've
you're
got to
going
pick one.
to box me in and get your weasel out, I'm probably going to have
Yeah.
to say wise approach. To be fair,
Okay, I'm going to say each way on Division. Jimmy Doyle. I'll go each way on Division. I'm not too sure. If I had to pick a winner, I'd go Russell Ryan on Copel for the winner. But
yeah,
my each way bet here would be Division with Jimmy Doyle.
fair enough.
Am I allowed to do that? Pick a winner and then say who I'd have an each way
Yeah, I
on?
mean, I don't see why not. Have a little,
It's not our main event, you know what I mean? We're not
yeah,
covering Ascot.
yeah, we can take a few if you want, mate. No dramas. Am I going to get pictures for this event? Am I going to
I'll
get
tell you what, I'll give you money if you can guess my movie impression.
go?
It's a superhero villain.
Hmm.
Yeah. Shall I do an impression of a
Yeah, I
superhero
mean,
villain?
I don't really watch TV or movies, so
Oh well, there's
you
no
can
point then.
try.
I'll wait. Nah, you won't. You won't know if you haven't seen any. There's no point in doing an impression of a supervillain if you. Is that Skeletor
Is that the
from
Joker?
He-Man? You remember He-Man?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what Skeletor sounds like. Yeah, Wise Approach is still the favourite here, but very closely followed by Brussels.
yeah.
And then we've got Copel, all in the red, Ross Ryan with a few dots on her head. We've got Ghost Maid, who's in the red with a yellow. And yeah, they're going behind.
They are going behind.
And Ghost Mode has just gone in, and now I think it's Ross Ryan on Copal going in. Are you calling this one, or am I calling this
You're
one? But have you
calling
got
this.
pictures?
I haven't. I'm going to be delayed, or you can call it live. I'm kind of. I mean,
Oh, you
maybe it's
call
just.
it, buddy.
Maybe it's just where I'm sitting. I suppose. I don't know.
You call it, bud.
Maybe I just got bad signal in my studio.
Are they going in where you are?
Oh, maybe it's also hard to tell.
All right, shall I call it?
Oh, dude,
Shall I call?
you might have to, mate. Unless you want it, I might be a little. I can. I mean, where I am, they're still just behind the stalls. They're not going in yet, so we can have a little. Are you off? They're off, mate. You might as well just.
Well, it's gone all a bit strange here. They formed into a massive pack, and in Ghost Mode, all out on his own, about 20 meters to the right of the rest of the pack. So you've got Ross Orion on Copal, at the moment leading the pack, but Ghost Mode seems to have gone. They're coming down the slope, and Ghost Mode seems to have gone completely on his own, and he's ahead at the moment. And they might all come together now, but Ghost Mode is far ahead. I think the others have realised Ghost Mode has got a few lengths on them, and Copal is leading the pack. The rest of the pack, Wise Approach on the outside of Crown Relic, but it's going to be between Copal and Ghost Mode, and Copal takes it up now. And who's coming in now? Fast and hard. Coming
Midnight
in on
Tango.
Copal now.
Midnight Tango and Division.
Midnight
Division.
Tango.
Copal.
Copal. Got to be
Like it.
Copal,
Yeah, it
no?
is Copal. Yeah.
Got to be Copal.
Midnight Tango looked
Midnight
like it was going to
Tango.
come up for something
Copal.
then, but
Copal. Midnight Tango nearly got in there with Kieran Schumacher out of
division
nowhere.
and Division for the place, I think.
I did call on, I would go for Copal for the win and Division for the place.
Yeah.
And I think Division came third and Copal got the win, but I did say Copal for the win and Division for the place. Division came third. Division didn't really feature in the race, though. I mean, the race was early on Ghost Mode with Keen on. I think I was calling him Ghost Keen in the racing. He was like a ghost. He went completely out on his own, and then
Yeah.
they all came back together. Like Copal, I think Ross Ryan realised and started asking Copal for some. Yeah, Copal did nice there. Wise Approach went cold, nowhere to be seen. And guess what, Ryan Moore? Absolute beauty, right in the middle of the pack. Couldn't be more boxed in if
Yeah.
he put himself in a cardboard box, went to the Amazon warehouse and got completely taped up. As usual, Ryan Moore gets himself absolutely boxed in on Brussels when
Yeah.
people were putting the money in.
Seven runner race. Absolutely
7 runner
nowhere to
race, and
go.
he's so wrapped up. It's unbelievable. Yep. It was Copal by a head to Midnight Tango. What a charge by Midnight Tango. And Division coming in
Absolutely
very
out of
close
the
to the.
pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for a minute it did look like Colin Keane had actually stolen the race, didn't it? But he was quite a few lengths ahead.
Yeah, he
But
was.
then
And then the pack.
the horse seemed to drift. Honestly, maybe he thought the favourite ground was where he was, but the horse just seemed to drift back in. He wanted to be with the rest of the horses running along.
Yeah. And that ruined him.
Yeah,
He was a couple of lengths ahead at one point, and I think you could tell because Ross Ryan looked up, saw him a couple of lengths, and thought, "Hello, I need to ask it to go here."
yeah. I mean, Midnight Tango was probably half a head down. At most, it was a head down.
Really good run from Midnight Tango.
Yeah,
If you'd had a place
yeah,
on
we did. I
Midnight
mean, we
Tango,
absolutely wrote Midnight Tango off as well at the stall. I did
yep,
anyway.
yep.
And then about half a length down was Division. Honestly, mate, I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to sort out my pictures. I don't know what I can do about this because it's starting to become a bit tedious. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. So
Brandon,
Copal was
sorry about that, mate. Wise Approach. If you're looking at it on the exchanges, Wise Approach had the blue snowflake, and that is the absolute kiss of death when it's.
absolute death. My advice is to get your money off. If your horse has got the snowflake, more often than not, if you can get your money off, if it's one of the favourites with the snowflake, it's going to save you money in the long run. There's occasionally it will win, but it seems to be if you're the first or second favourite and the snowflake appears next to your name, certainly when we've been doing the live streams, we have not seen those horses
Yeah,
turn it around from there.
you need to
I think
just,
it might have happened once where the snowflakes come in.
you
You
know,
know what I
obviously
mean?
if you put your money down at the start of the day, then there's nothing you can do. But you know, if you're betting as you go, then I'd be avoiding anything that's got a snowflake next to it on the exchanges. You know, it's a good place to. It's a good indicator, isn't it?
So Goodwood's going behind. I don't know whether we rapidly call Goodwood. Oh, hang on. Should we skip Goodwood?
Yeah, let's skip Goodwood. I mean, I'd probably go for Lexington Blizz because I like them Lexington horses.
All right. Well, I'll have Tropical Storm.
Okay, yeah. I'm getting Edward Greatrix. Hot Shot's going Rob Hornby.
And we'll call this one. I think they're off.
Oh, God, really?
They're off. They're
Five
off.
furlong
They're off.
sprint.
5 furlong sprint. Be all over in a jiff, folks. I've gone Tropical Storm and Rob Hornby without even looking at anything. So that's if we can get hold of this. It looks like Democracy is leading. But Clear Point is coming up. Democracy, Clear Point is going to be very close here. Tropical Storm on the outside.
Lexington Blitz, mate.
Lexington Blitz. It looks like the Goons rapid fire 5-second choice is the winner. Lexington Blitz. Lexington Blitz. I think it's King of Light with Jason Watson in second there, followed by Tommy's Tropical Storm. That was just a random. Yeah, we didn't have time to analyse that race, but maybe that's the secret, Ash. Don't analyse, buddy.
I knew that was going to win.
You say that now, can't you?
It was obvious it was going to win, mate. I don't know what you're talking
Clear
about.
as day. The data spoke volumes. I like Robert Hornby for a big outsider. I don't like him when he's in the top 3 in the betting, to be honest with you. That was just they were off 5 seconds after I flicked the page on. So there we go. Right, let's go where we're supposed to be. Where are we supposed to be,
we're
mate?
Supposed to be at the 3:30 at Newmarket.
Okay, we've got a little bit of time, and this is the one we've already gone through. And I've got the favourite here, Tom Marquand on Saturini Star in the blue. And I don't know, did you go Lions Pride or did you go?
I went for Lions Pride.
I can't remember. Did you go French Master?
No, I went for Sunway, SDS.
Sunway, SDS.
Yeah.
Little D'Souza. Sexy D'Souza on board.
Sexy D'Souza. Sylvester Isuzu, the four-wheel drive jockey.
The four-wheel drive jockey.
I'm on board Sunway. Lions Pride, again, it's got the snowflake next to it, mate. I presume we don't even need to talk about Lions Pride.
Oh, Benoit, yeah. So this would be a perfect example if our theory holds true. As soon as you get the snowflake and you go a bit cold in the betting, steer away from those horses. So we don't even swerve it. If it wins, we'll slap ourselves in the face. This is a very evenly matched race.
If it wins, I'll stick a frozen dog's penis in Hot Shot's ear.
Okay, and you'll do a spoon of mustard in the naught.
Yeah, definitely.
So who we got? What we got going on here, mate? We got Santorini Star. This is my one. Let me tell you a little bit about it. It's a William Haggis, so top trainer. Winning 4 times last year, including the Group 2 Park Hill at Doncaster. So yeah, it's quality. And if we go down, I'll give you a little bit more. It's
Marquand and William Haggis again, isn't it? I mean, it's just the cracking combination.
Cracking combo. And I'm going to give you a little bit more about him. Right, he's had 7 runs on this going, and he's had 4 wins and a place. So he's got an absolutely smashing record. Lions Pride, again, it's gone cold, but it's actually not a bad horse,
Yeah,
it's a bad horse, but it's gone cold, and that seems to be the death of it.
The Gosden stable do actually have 2 in this race, don't they? They've got French Master as well with David Egan on board.
Are they got Lions Pride as well?
Yeah, Lions Pride and French Master is the Gosden stable.
And actually, French Master with Egan on board would be one to look at. I wouldn't have gone for Sunway with D'Souza. I would have steered well away from that horse. I don't know. Can you say why you've gone for that?
Why did I pick up Sun? what statistical analysis did I break down to decide that Sunway was a good shout? It doesn't have any course form. It doesn't have any distance form. It doesn't mind the go. It doesn't mind the going.
It doesn't mind going places.
Yeah, if they
He,
if they
he likes
do,
to go to the stable for a munch on some hay.
if they put it in the horse box and drive it around, it's quite happy.
What? Yeah. So was that just a gut one? It had D'Souza on board. Was that nostalgia? From back in the day or something. D'Souza being like a little bit of a favourite at one point.
Been a bit.
If you got caught up with the old nostalgia of sexy D'Souza on board the four-wheel drive
No,
jockey.
it does have some form somewhere at
Oh,
Maidan.
I'd
It
love you
does
to
have some
point out what
decent.
form it has.
So the first and the second at Maidan over 1 mile 5, nearly 1 mile 6, 1 mile 5. It's
Was it
decent.
Group 2? What group was that?
Stop asking stupid questions.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
So group threes over, yeah. So the second and the third of second and the first in Maidan over 1 mile
And it won a
5.
group. And it won a Group 3.
Yeah, and a place in a group three. Just done just over 1 mile 4. So I think that was what I quite liked about this horse actually.
And
And
if
so
you look, yeah, go on. Sorry,
and
buddy. Sorry.
Sylvester de Souza again, kind of.
What's better, a Group 2, a Group 3, or a Class 2 race? What would you
Well,
say?
class two is going to be handicap, surely.
Yes, and a
And
Group 1
and group
class.
races obviously is pattern company. It's
Yeah,
like group company, isn't it? It's
it's just go for it.
yeah,
Go for it. No holds barred.
go for it company.
Go for it, company. So you see, French Master hasn't won a group race, but it has won Class 2 handicaps. So, how do you
Okay.
compare Class 2 handicap to a group race? Does the group trump
Oh,
them each time, generally, for the
well,
competition?
possibly, yeah. I mean, obviously, you'd like to, if it has. Where did it come? It was slowly wound both subs, looking as if he was stretched by 2 miles in a Group One at Goodwood last season. So as running group races, French Master.
Yeah,
Two,
that's what
two,
I was
two miles
thinking.
at
Is that
Goodwood was probably too much for it. And then it was second. It was tailed off in the Ebor last year as well when at 1 mile 4. It has been gelded since French Master. So
we've got Santorini Star, the one I've gone for.
yeah,
Obviously, it's decent. It's had a group. It's had a group winner fairly recently, September.
yeah. I mean,
So
all
I
of
guess that's
these,
why it's a favourite. It's had Tom Marquand on for
all of
a
its
few of
wins,
its
no,
wins. Yeah, pretty much all of its wins.
yeah.
So it's got the jockey on. Yeah, so it speaks for itself. That one, I suppose. Lion's Pride is the one. Like, why is that gone cold? Like, um, had a 155-day break, came back into a Group 3 and came fourth out of six. Who knows?
I mean, it's a course and distance listed winner last autumn. Found out at Group Two level, was that was obviously in the Middle East, was wasn't too much, was far too much
They're
for it.
very evenly matched. You couldn't really say anyone's a clear favourite here, really.
No, I mean obviously the market does fancy Santori Star, but only just. There's not a great deal of value unless you want to go for the
And then,
outsider. But
yeah. What about this outsider, this Paradias? What can we say about this one?
where is Paradias in the distance? Gets the distance. Doesn't mind the going. Hector Crouch and Alan King. Um,
It's one with Ross O'Ryan on board before.
I don't think it's had too much success in listed or
Anything
group
in life,
company
or
though.
just
I think listed in group company probably is. I don't know if it's even been tried and listed in group
I don't
company
think it's been
particularly.
tried in group. It seems to be
Yeah,
Class 2
it's
or
a
Class
decent. Yeah, I
3.
mean it's a decent handicapper. It's
So
tackling pattern company for the first time. So whether this step up to Group Two might just be a little bit out of its
each way shout or
depth.
not really? No,
I'd
just
be
too
surprised. I think these are this is a fairly these are
quality field.
fairly strong for the race. That's why the top 5
Are
are
evenly matched
all evenly matched in the
because
odds, and
they've all been in group company
yeah, and they've
before.
all done reasonably well in Group 2 and 3 racing. So and
Okay.
you've got a non-runner here, Bay City Roller as your non-runner. Donny Lonigan, he's not
Have you got
running.
any pictures there, bud?
Oh shit, my ring, mate.
Don't worry, I'll call it. If,
I don't know what the problem is. Why it's suddenly when it's
doing all the calling at the
bit,
moment. I
bit.
think you called the first couple.
Yeah, I called the first couple, and then
Called
I've
the
just
first couple
lost.
nicely. It could be something where they've spotted, oh, this geezer goes live and he's using us calling him.
But I
Could they
don't
be
know.
that petty?
Maybe, but I don't know why it just go. No, I mean it's just not. No, it's fucking given up. Maybe it's just where I'm sitting.
Is
I
it only
don't know.
Betfair that you get that live stream from, or can you try a different site that will give you the visuals, like Coral or something?
It's
Or
only. Um,
is it only Betfair that has that live stream that you click on?
no, in order to watch the live stream on, maybe I need to log on to somewhere and I can watch it somewhere else. I need
You
to
do it
set.
on like Coral ATR. Does the does at the
No, the
races have a
ATR
little?
doesn't have a live. Or do they? Don't know. It's a bit late in the day to be setting this up, isn't it? We're halfway through
Yeah,
the.
I've looked at
See, at the moment,
what
I've got perfect pictures. You know, I've got their
of the
video
horses
analysis.
parading and
Well, I've
all
got
that.
the video analysis is absolutely crystal clear.
And you're saying as soon as they start going into the stalls, it all
So,
goes.
yeah. Tickles
Well,
the
you can
fact.
just let us know if it happens again. If you keep them on there and don't touch that picture, don't
Yeah.
touch that picture.
No, it's gone again.
So you think it's your
Cock.
VPN?
I've got the VPN switched off. I'm just on my mobile data. My mobile data is in England, so I think it might be where I'm
Ah.
sitting, mate. Because I'm sure I was watching a horse racing the other day on my phone, and everything was perfect.
Yeah, but you weren't live streaming.
Oh, what would be the difference?
Get the satellite in position.
Ashton King.
Buzz him with the light. Buzz him
Yeah.
with the laser beam.
Ah! Get the laser beam right up his jaffers like they do in James Bond, isn't it?
Yeah, don't know. I've never understood with. I mean, obviously, it's just stupid to say, but whenever in any of those movies, whether it's James Bond, Taken with Liam Neeson, whatever, they get them for the torture scenes
Yeah,
and they hang them up by chains, like on a hook. And then the main bad guy says, finish him and make sure you deal with him quietly. Take his body outside and dump him. And then the main boss walks off with his
yeah.
bodyguards and leaves behind
Just
two
to shoom
dudes
in. Yeah, just to
to
shoom in at
you
the.
start giving him a shoeing, and slapping him about a bit, and then or they might bring in the guy with bringing in the weasel or the fox, and he comes in with all his sharp implements like ghoulie squishers and that, and he never cuts a single bit off. He like twists his toenail and then goes, "No, boss, he's not going to break.
Yeah,
He's a hard bastard. He won't break." And you're like, surely you just go straight and like cut the geezer's nose off, cut his ear off, and go eat that. And then, but they never ever get these. And then the hero manages to unhook himself and murder everybody. And I'm like, you guys need to employ like a proper.
what was it? The
I'm gonna
six.
go back to my palace and chill with the
Yeah, yeah.
birds and the champers while I leave these two guys on minimum wage to deal with the super geezer.
Do you expect me to talk? No, I expect you to die. That's what you
Yeah,
need, isn't it?
it's always weird, man. Always weird.
And I
It's like when they
think,
have Bond and they start electrocuting him, and I'm
yeah,
just like, come on, mate. The first thing you do is just take his eyeball out, and surely that's it, all done. You know what I mean?
yeah.
He
Just
won't break. He's unbreakable.
at least put both his feet in a massive concrete block so he can't run off anywhere. Surely,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he's
And
stuck.
do any martial arts. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Right, we better get into this one then.
yeah. I mean, I think you might be calling this one as well, mate. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
sort this shit out. I don't know how, but
O'Sheen Murphy's on Iden. We didn't talk about little O'Sheen. He hasn't had a winner today, I don't think, O'Sheen, has
he
he?
hasn't. No, he hasn't. He hasn't. It's just coming for a little
Ah,
bit of
is he gonna?
support.
Is
Is
he
it?
gonna?
Or is
Is
it?
he
No,
gonna
it isn't.
draw a blank?
Maybe Andrew Baldwin is riding for fourth. The Eden was fourth in the 2022 2000 Guineas, but it was off for nearly 2 years before it's made a reappearance. Had a couple of runs at.
Some money coming in. I think it's been bet into second favourite. Hold on.
Yeah, maybe. No, it's still nine. I've got 9-2 here. Let's refresh my odds. Hotshot's gone to sort out the children. Eden has come in for some support. Is into a second favourite 7-2. Centauri Star is still your 5-2 favourite. Lions Pride has still got that the snowflake next to it. I would be seriously concerned if I was on Lions Pride at this point. I would not be happy. I mean, consider even
Who's the snowflake still with Benoit?
yeah, despite the fact that it's coming from a sniff, I suppose, but it's strong. It's strong enough in the market, but I wouldn't be happy with that. My pick 5-1 Sunway. You know, this again. I think the market suggests what it is. They're all evenly matched, aren't they? There is money for
Yeah,
no
little
O'Sheen though.
Sylvester's on board.
There is a
Sylvester
little
de
bit.
Souza used
There
to be
is
a
a little.
favourite jockey in the old days,
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
he?
SDS. Guys,
SDS.
what are your picks for this race?
Yeah, we
Tommy's
got.
on Santori Star
I'm on
and
Santorini Star.
Santorini Star, and I'm on Subway Silvestre de Souza. That's our picks.
I picked Ancient Egypt. One of my picks. That what was that 20. I got 20-1
The
on Betfair, but I think it was
first,
16-1 at the
yeah, the
off.
first race at Newmarket. Tommy picked out a picture of 20-1 winner. He's on a favourite here though, Santori, Santori,
220. That was the
Santori,
220. I think the
Santori Star.
145. I drew a blank.
So your number 7
I think
Centauri Star is your favourite 5-2, and Sunway is actually drifting a little bit.
I think
Is
Sunway's going in now. Is that the last one to go in, or is there more to go in?
I don't
You
know.
got pictures here, buddy?
No, I'm delayed, so you might have to call this mate.
I'll call this one then.
There is still
We got Ida and O'Sheen Murphy on the
there's
number 2 horse
plenty
going
of
in.
money for O'Sheen as well.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He hasn't had a winner yet. Lions Pride has just gone in, and they're all in. And they're off. And out they come out the stalls, and they've all got off fairly evenly here. Iden with O'Sheen Murphy leading them out. And who's that in second? French Master, David Egan in second. And sitting in a very low position in the saddle is Tom Marquand on Santorini Star. And Paradias is up there as well. And right at the back is Sunway with Sylvester de Souza. Right at the back, bringing up the rear, the way Ashley likes it, along with Lions Pride, who went a bit cold in the betting and has gone out even further. But O'Sheen Murphy taking him along very strongly here. Very confident ride from O'Sheen Murphy.
The money was down for with O'Sheen as well, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Fully
it was
off.
starting to come in. Santorini Star in second. Tom Marquand in the low position. Followed by French Master. And now Lions Pride just moving up a little here. And de Souza at the back doesn't look like on Sunway he's going to make any impression on this race, to be honest, from here. But of course, there is a massive long way to go. And then, very confusingly, Paradius with Hector Crouch is looking very similar to Lions Pride.
This is definitely Eden.
O'Sheen is looking strong at the front. And then you've got Tom Marquand on Santorini Star in second. And then I think it's Lions Pride in third. French Master there or thereabouts in fourth. And they're starting to get going now. Paradius and then SDS on Sunway at the back. Starting to get going now. But O'Sheen is looking calm while everybody else is asking for more. Everyone's asking for more. Is this going to be de Souza from the back on Sunway? He's going to have to do all of them from here. He makes a move down the outside. O'Sheen's asking him to go. French Master's been asked to go. And Santorini Star is now pressing Iden. Santorini Star and Iden at the front here. French Master David Egan asking a lot. His horse is pulling dramatically there. Santorini Star taking the lead to Iden. It's very close at the front between Iden and Santorini Star. Everyone else is dropping away. French Master is pulling really dramatically here across the track. I think this is going to be Iden with O'Sheen Murphy. Santorini Star getting ahead in front, getting half a length in front, getting a length in front. It's Santorini Star.
Nice.
Tom Marquand. Yeah.
2 on the day for Hot Shot. 2 on the day. Tom Marquand and William Haggis as well.
I think it was my other winner. No, Rowan Scott I had.
Yeah, Rowan Scott, Scott. Nice Hot Shot.
Yeah, I'll take that. Santorini Star. Iden in second there.
Yeah, the money was down for Iden, wasn't it? That was
I think third was French Master, ever so just from. But once again, I think Paradius come fourth? Who came fourth there?
I don't know. I mean, some way for a minute looked like he was going to pick up, but then Sylvestre de Souza just didn't
Lions Pride again, the cold snowflake.
Yeah, stone
you
last.
Have to pay attention to that.
Stone buggering last.
The betting seems to know when the money comes off of a really heavily favoured, highly favoured horse, when the money starts not going down for it, that seems to be the death knell. We just
Yeah.
every time the snowflake does not seem to reverse that. When there's no confidence in the market, that tells you everything. Lions Pride came nowhere.
Yeah, I thought Sylvester was going to get up at one point, but he just didn't seem to.
Did French Master come? Who came third there? I can't work out who came
I don't
third.
know who came third.
Santorini Star to Iden. And then, yeah, Sylvester started to make the move down the outside, and you thought, is this last or first? Has he
Yeah,
timed this beautifully? But
and then he
he just
just.
doesn't seem to have it anymore. I don't know. Does he get a lot of winners, Sylvester?
I don't know. I haven't seen him doing a lot. I mean, he got maybe he just got third there, third, or maybe it was Paradis got
Was it
third.
Paradis on a Hector?
Yeah, I
Did
think so.
Hector
Hector
Crouch just
Crouch,
get
yeah,
third?
Paradis got third. I think just by a nose from Sunway in fourth, and Benoit de la Salle absolutely nowhere, as we suspected.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
okay, we are getting through the card now. I wish I had some pictures so I could actually commentate something, but so I could even bloody see what the shit's going on. To be honest.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Well, they could have had the people could have got on the competition today, but they'd have had trouble beating me because I've got two winners of Newmarket, and the competition was only for Newmarket.
Yeah,
Make sure next time you join the live stream, you get on the you get on with you have a go at the competition. The competition we'll make our picks, and if you can put us to the sword, which isn't hard because I've drawn a blanket a few. I don't know, with Newcastle, I went absolutely stone dead, didn't get a single. I've had two or three where I haven't had a single winner. So
yeah.
the recent weeks I've been
Yeah, I
getting
think I
winners
think
galore and
last
at big prices.
last week I managed to get one in, didn't I? At the end, I had the last one at wherever we were last week, didn't
I've had
I?
some big price winners
Yeah,
recently
yeah.
in the last few weeks, really big prices as well.
He's been doing his homework as Hotshot, and it's paying off. I'll be honest with
It's
you.
paying off. Yeah, yeah. You haven't had the time though. You haven't had the time that you
Yeah,
normally have to put in. So I look you whipped my bum on the all weather. It has to say I have
yeah.
to
I mean, I
say I'm
destroyed it
so
at
glad we're on the
Wolverhampton.
turf because when the going comes into it, because on the all weather I just get absolutely annihilated.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to start putting in a few hours. I think just find out what's going on.
You seem to be good at the woolly bags down at
Yeah,
Wolverhampton. It
we'll have a
seems to
bit
be
of
your favourite
Wolverhampton.
track,
Yeah,
but
well, it's not a big boast,
well,
is it? I can rinse out
I mean, I've
Wolverhampton.
only done analysis on Newmarket, but I didn't look at the others, and so it's going to be last minute Tommy for like looking at some of these others. If we go over
Yeah.
to Ascot, Ascot good to firm. I mean, I'm not liking the racing at Ascot today. Labot's making another appearance at Ascot today and the next.
Oh, okay. Lebot, what was that from? Where did I...
I can't remember where Labot was. Did Labot come in and win at one of the ones we were watching recently? I can't even remember
It
actually.
hasn't
I don't
won
think it did. I don't
this
think it
year.
did.
Oh, no, it
No, it
won at
didn't.
No, it won at Newcastle on the 29th of March.
Yeah, I think we
Maybe we
did
did
that one.
cover that.
That was the
Yeah.
I drew a blank, and that's probably why Labot
Yeah.
scuppered my
Okay.
chances.
Lebot's got lettuce wrists on board. It's got the
Lettuce
fire neck.
wrists.
Ah,
Jamie Spencer, we like to call him lettuce wrists. When he wins, and he did do a win, didn't he? He comes all the
yeah,
way
it
from
just
the
look. It
back,
looks
really tall in the
stylish as,
saddle.
doesn't it?
If Jamie Spencer goes to the back, as soon as they get out the gate, you know he's going for that win. Or he just goes. Yeah, he does. He either comes from the back or goes from the. He either comes last or first, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Really tall in the saddle.
Or it just looks amazing, doesn't it?
And it looks amazing when he wins because he doesn't move an inch. But I don't know, man. The
But then
amount of
we
times when he doesn't ask the horse for anything and you get soundly beaten and he just does this. Oh,
I'm
yeah,
trying. I
that's horrible.
promise I'm trying. It
Yeah,
just looks
yeah,
so poor, doesn't it? You just
yeah.
rip him
It's
off
not
his
nice. Not nice to be on
saddle and
old lettuce wrists.
put him in a suitcase.
So who would you go for here? Let's have a little
Where are we going to
squidge.
have a little look? The
We're at Ascot,
345 at
the
Ascot. I'll
345.
see if we get some odds up for on the side there for Ascot.
To be honest, I like Callum Rodriguez on Ramuz. You know, straight away, I'm going to look at the going and go, well, he's had three
Yeah,
wins
of
and a
course.
place out of five runs at this going. And at this distance, Callum Rodriguez on Ramuz is 50%. But there's not a lot to go. There's not a huge amount to go on. Beaumark with Ryan Moore might be a little shout. Beaumark with Ryan Moore. Yeah.
Also,
So
I wouldn't be too put off by, how would you say that? John Queel? John Queel?
John Queel, yeah, John
John
Queel.
Queel.
Listen, let me check out. I'm going to check out Holloway Boy. You know about old William Buick on a 6-year-old. What's Holloway Boy got saying for
Yeah,
him?
and William Buick has just been a
Kempton,
bit
eight
quiet, hasn't he? I
furlongs,
think it's been.
class one. He's not done anything in the groups. Once he stepped up to groups, he's not done
Yeah,
anything.
this is listed company as well, isn't it? So
Nakib,
right out of the back there, right out of the back there, 33-1 tickle.
I don't think there's nothing to say it's gonna. It did win in September on a class one
At
listed,
Goodwood,
on a
listed
listed. Sorry,
race.
it won a listed. So that's actually won a listed race. Ryan Sexton. It was a big 33-1 then, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was dropping back to a mile, and it's suggesting that
Likes
maybe it doesn't like.
likes to win when it's a at a big price.
Yeah, it hasn't got a lot on the course. Going isn't his favourite. So one win at this class, but not the distance. I don't know. I think the price probably reflects what it's expected to do at this point.
Santorini's not Santorini Star. I've got Santorini Star on my mind. Sea Cruiser.
Sea Cruiser,
It's
Rossi
like you,
Ryan
the
and Rafe
goon.
Beckett.
Gets up to cruising a bit, like gooners do.
Yeah, you just cruise around the neighbourhood, don't you?
It's only won a maiden.
Yeah,
Class 4 maiden. I think you can look elsewhere. I don't know why Sea Cruisers are higher priced than the Key, but there we go. Right. Rashabar. I'm working the way up from the back. Got Jimmy Doyle on board.
yeah. Went close in a couple of French Group Ones following a big prize success.
It's a nice price.
In the
Jimmy Doyle.
Coventry at the Royal Meet in 2024. It's been a bit slow since that.
Holloway Boy. Money's coming in for Holloway Boy
Yeah,
right now.
Holloway Boy is the one. It's gone co-second favourites. Holloway Boy.
I'm going to go Beaumark on this. I was going to go Remuse, but I should go Remuse. Remuse looks like. Do you want Remuse, buddy?
Let me have a little look at Remuse. It's got the go. Like again, Hotshot loves the going. The going information is there, isn't it, for
The
Remuse?
going information's there. Holloway Boy, money's coming in for Holloway Boy. That's annoying me. I'm not going with Holloway Boy. I'm not going with Holloway Boy and William Buick. I think I'm going to go Beaumark, Ryan Moore, just for the sod of it, because it's 10-1. We love
Okay.
a big price. I think Remuse is probably a worthy favourite. You did mention John Queel as well.
Yeah.
How'd you say that? John Quee. John Quee.
Lockash in the
You love them
chat.
colours.
Lockash in the chat's asking if we might have a pick for race 4 at Ascot. We're just having a go over it now, Lockash.
Ah, go on.
We
Who
did
do you
call him
reckon?
on the winner in the last race. That was Hot Shot's pick, Centauri Star. And
I think we called
he's
on a winner at. Did we get the winner at Ascot before that? I
yeah, I
can't
think
remember.
so. Lockash
No, the
is
winner at Ascot was the one where old Thingy died at Ascot before this,
yeah.
didn't it?
Who are we going to go
With a
for? I
cold
mean,
star.
what would Tommy's gone for? Tommy's picking out.
I mean, it's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? Beaumark, Ryan Moore. Ryan Moore's not been riding very well.
No,
Ryan Moore was
Beaumont.
absolutely useless in the last. Got himself completely boxed in. Oh, I did pick out the winner in the last. It was Copel, wasn't it? At
Yeah,
the Ascot.
yeah.
Copel, I said. I picked out Copel in the last at Ascot, 5-1. Um,
Labotte's come in for more money, hasn't he?
yeah. Would you
Oh,
fancy a
just
blinding Jamie Spencer ride? Okay, I'm going to go Beaumark, but I have to be honest, it's a bit of a stretch here. I'd Remuse or Beaumark.
Remuse looks like the most obvious, doesn't it? And then
It's going out though. It's now third favourite, Remuse.
yeah, which is weird, isn't it?
I just like the fact that Remuse has had 5 runs, 3 wins, and a place at the going. If he gets big enough a price, if he goes out to like 7-1, I'd be all over him
I
for an
can't
each
see
way.
it
But
going. I mean, it's 100 to 30 on Coral here.
well, we're about to kick off. You need to give your opinion here, Ash. Who you going for?
I'm going to
You've
take
talked about
Remuse.
Labotte, John Quee. You've talked about Remuse.
I'm going to take Remuse.
You're going to take Remuse. I'm going to take Beaumark with Ryan Moore, which is a bit of a left field one, but there we go. Wouldn't be surprised. We'll know within the first 30 seconds of the race whether Jamie Spencer's going to win from where he on Le Bot. Jamie Spencer could do one of his class rides on Le Bot, but we'll know within about 30 seconds what
Yeah,
type of race he's planning. If he's right out the back, looking strong, standing, really high on the horse, he thinks he's absolutely smashed this.
yeah. Well, I'm taking Rameau's hot shots on Beaumark. Probably Beaumark's more of an each way tickle, I suppose, rather than for win
Yeah,
purposes.
yeah.
Tommy's going to be calling probably this one again.
Yeah, they're going in.
Son of a! I just don't have any pictures.
They're going in. Yeah, we did call the winner on in the last one at Ascot as well. We called the
Yeah,
winner at the last at Ascot, which was Copel, but I'm not so confident here. But yeah, what can I say? I mean, Beaumark, I've just pulled that out. I just thought Ryan Moore, he's a bit old, isn't he, Ryan Moore? He just might not have it anymore. He
maybe.
just might not have it.
He still does all right most of the time for
I don't know. He gets
age
himself
eight.
boxed. How did he get boxed in the last here?
Yeah, I mean, it did seem a bit like that's where he wanted to
And he
be, and
was
that's
on.
where he
He was
stayed,
on
wasn't it?
like, was it? And they're off. They're off. They're out
They
the
are
gate. They're
off.
all in and they're off. And John Quee is up there alongside, Beaumark is right at the back, my one, which is not so nice to know. Rashabar with James Doyle. Jimmy Doyle is up the front. You got Labot with Jamie Spencer riding along in about third place. Looking very strong and looking big and powerful is Nakib, the big outsider, Nakib, who's actually taking him along here with Rashabar as well. So if you'd had a bet on Nakib, he was like 40 to 1 at the off or 20 to 1 at the off. I did say he was a bit surprised he was below Sea Cruiser, but Nakib is leading them along with Rashabar. In third is Ramuz with Callum Rodriguez. And then on the outside is Jamie Spencer, patient ride on Labot. We have John Quee in about fifth in the middle. Beaumark right at the back with Ryan Moore. And behind him, Holloway Boy. Who's the geezer with the purple star? Sea Cruiser. Russell Ryan's actually at the back. And now Nakib is being joined up at the front by Ramuz. But Ramuz is having to ask quite a bit to get to the front. And they're starting to go now. They're all triggering the go button. And Ramiz takes it on. Callum Rodriguez. In second place is Nakib. Coming through right from the back. Holloway Boy. Holloway Boy is taking it up. Holloway Boy taking it from Ramuz. Now a big ride. Who's that? Is that Jamie Spencer or is that John Quee? John
John
Quee
Quee.
with Colin Keane. John Quee on Colin Keane comes through, takes it up. I think Ramuz was in second or third there, and Holloway Boy.
Oh,
Not so pretty, that one.
no, that was fast and furious as well,
Yeah, it
really,
was
wasn't it?
John Quee, followed by Holloway Boy, and then Ramuz. Ramuz came third. Beaumark absolutely nowhere.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm going to back Ryan Moore anymore. I mean, I haven't given him the benefit of the doubt, actually. I hardly ever pick him now. I just think he's gone. When
yeah,
he's on a really strong favourite, he often gets turned over. He got turned over in the last at Ascot.
yeah.
Was he on the favourite? Was he on Poseidon's Warrior? I can't
Yeah,
remember. Not Poseidon's Warrior. That
no, he
was
was on the second favourite, wasn't he? He got boxed in and just
got boxed in absolutely nowhere. Yeah, I just don't think he's got it.
maybe he hasn't. Maybe he just that's him done.
You did start talking about John Quee right at the start
Yeah,
of
I
this. He
know.
was the first
I
name
think
that shouted out.
I
Should
took
have
my
stuck with your
yeah,
gut.
I took myself out of it. I think, unfortunately.
I think I talked you into going for a moose, buddy.
Yeah, you did.
You started looking at you can't look at my method. My method of going for the going all the time. You can't go
Yeah.
with the
Well, it
going.
did have some going in it. It had 3 wins from 8 runs on the going. It did have a 37% strike rate, old John Quee.
Yeah, so it was good at the go. I always say on the turf, you've got to check the
Yeah,
going.
the going, the horses
And John Quee
are
had a
very
good rating on the
going
going.
specific on the.
I don't think Jamie Spencer, as I said, we knew in the first 30 seconds if Jamie Spencer on Labot, who was the gamble. The gamble was for Labot. The money came in for him. But with Jamie Spencer, you can tell if he's going to win. Because if he's going to win and he thinks he has the horse to do it, he comes from the back because he's a bit of a showman.
Yeah.
Old lettuce wrists. I didn't actually see him much of his ride at all, really. Where we going next, buddy boy?
Who got second in that race? Holloway Boy.
Holloway Boy, I think, and then Removes. Did you have Holloway Boy?
No, I didn't. I went Removes, didn't I? Yeah, Holloway Boy got second.
It's Goodwood. Do you want to go to Goodwood? I'm not going to pick one at Goodwood because I haven't got time to analyse it. But I'm going to call the race at Goodwood, but I don't think
Okay.
I'll pick one. They're going behind at Goodwood, so
Let
I
me
ain't
have
got
a
time to look at it
quick
and
look, see
analyse
if
it.
I can just drag one out of the mud like I did last time. I picked up Lexington something last time, didn't I?
Yeah, just out the
Uh,
last second. They're literally going in. I haven't even had a look at the colours or anything, so I'm going to be like struggling to call this. But
who's Safi Osborne on? What's Safi Osborne's one of this Codenar?
Holly Doyle and Galaxy Star, massive outsider there. I haven't got time to analyse this race. They're about to go off. So Goodwood, we're really concentrating. Our event is around Newmarket. We are trying to give you some of the other races, but what am I going to say? They're going behind. They're still going behind, obviously.
Riker at Goodwood. This race, it's got the snowflake. I would
They're
steer
out.
well clear of Riker.
Yeah, steer clear of Crep Suzette and Riker. And you're saying that Riker's taken them on with Jason Watson.
Doesn't
You don't
matter.
think Riker or Crep Suzette? I haven't had a look at this one, so I couldn't tell you who's going to win. But they're going along here in a 1 mile 4 furlong listed event at Goodwood, and it is Riker at the moment who is taking them along the rail. And following up is Tati Karam with Edward Geetrix on board, and in third place is Kiss Me Honey? I think so. Kiss Me Honey with Daniel Muskin, and yeah. Hard to see from here. But yeah, Riker taking him along nice and confident. Tati Karam in second. They're moving across. This is the one where they swap the sides, from rail to rail
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Goodwood. So now Tati Karam's along the rail. Riker on the outside is in the lead. Third place. Is that Kiss Me Honey? Yes, it is. Third place is Kiss Me Honey. Incensed with Rob Hornby in fourth. Crep Suzette, who went quite cold, right at the back along the rail. So maybe you are right if they go that cold. Codina's at the back as well if you're on Codina. And Crystal Flyer is right near the back as well. So they're being taken along here by Riker on the inside rail. He's now got Tati Karam on his outside. And we've got Incensed with Rob Hornby up there in third place. Kiss Me Honey there or thereabouts in fourth. Boxed in on the inside is Galaxy Star with Holly Doyle in about fifth place. And Miss Wong is up there. Coming up on the outside, Crep Suzette, who went cold in the betting, is now looking quite strong, actually. And Crep Suzette might overturn the snowflake. She's come right up on the outside as they hit the straight. And Tati Karam, Edward Geetrix, is starting to ask Tati Karam to go. And Riker, who's been in the lead right from the start, is also going. And we've got Miss Wong getting busy, but it's being taken up by now by Tati Karam. And Tati Karam is absolutely hosing up here. And who's that? Kodana coming up there. Tati Karam,
No, it's between
incensed. Tati Karam, incensed. Kodana. Tati
Tati
Karam.
Karam.
Tati Karam. And the snowflake wins again. The snowflake.
That was
Two had the snowflake on them on Betfair. The favourite Crep Suzette gave it a go on the outside, didn't get absolutely anywhere. So going cold in the betting is the single biggest clue. If you go onto the Betfair website and you check the odds and you have a look at the card,
on the Betfair exchange. This is on the exchanges. This isn't
Betfair
on the sports
Exchange.
book.
You've
It's
got to
on
be
the
on the Betfair
exchanges.
Exchange website. They will give you a little symbol next to the horse. And if you get the snowflake, we call on these races all the time. They never overturn the snowflake. Even if they're the favourite in the betting, the snowflake is the cold kiss of death. And
It,
Riker had it, who led the race the whole way,
and
dropped off.
your
And
favourite
the
crepe
favourite
Suzette.
went for it, didn't it? The favourite came down the outside, went for it, and just got nowhere.
And that was the favourite crepe Suzette. Also had the snowflake next to its name and just got absolutely
Both of
turned
them
off in the
died,
end.
didn't they? Got
Yeah,
turned over. And Tati Karam with Edward Geetrix. Good little race from Tati Karam there.
yeah. And Codina probably got. I don't know. Codina got maybe third in the end, or not. Yeah, I think Codina got third. Incense second.
Incense, good ride from Rob Hornby.
Yeah.
I like Rob Hornby on an outsider if you just got a spare quid. I tell you who had an absolute shocker, Crystal Fly. It wasn't really a shocker, actually. It was no shock, but he was like about 400 lengths behind Charlie Bishop on Crystal Flyer. He was in a very lonely place.
We've all been there. Out the
Yep.
back.
Make sure you get on board the competition next time. Get into the live stream chat. Ashley Goon will put it up early. And the competition is you've got to put all 7 before the off. You've got to put all 7 races. If we're doing a card with 6, then only 6. If we're doing a card with 7 or 8, 7 or 8. You've got to put all your winners up. Just put the time. You don't even have to put the time. Just put the names in order
And we
of your
work out the
winners.
rest.
All 7. We work out the rest from there. And if you beat us, which isn't going to be too hard, I've only got 2 winners so far at Newmarket. You'd have had to pick 3 winners, for example. If I end up with 2 winners at Newmarket and you end up with 3, you then go into the draw for the 20 quid for that day. And then all you got to do is email us.
Easy
and
peasy.
we'll send you the 20 squids. Easy peasy, eh?
What couldn't you like about that?
You don't have to do anything. You don't have to hit the like button. You don't have to subscribe. There's nothing you got to do. It's absolutely free to enter, and you could win 20 quid.
Pick your winners, send them
So
in.
you're not even gambling because you're not even putting a pound down. You're not putting a penny down. Just pick your winners before the off.
That's how we
and see
work.
if you can beat us. That's how we're rolling, bro.
Yeah. We try and give you a heads up as well, a decent heads up when what race we're going to be
we'll try and get the
covering.
live stream on the day, like a day in advance, like the schedule,
Whether
so
we
you can
do-
put it up a day before.
Whether we do a Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday, we're not sure yet. It depends about the scheduling.
Yep.
Try and get to you sooner
Is the
rather
next
than
one
later.
our main event? Is the Newmarket, isn't it?
It's a main event. No, it's not a main event. It's just
It's not the main
early.
event. I mean, like in terms of our coverage and our
Oh yeah.
competition.
It's the
It
that's
was
the next main one.
Newmarket.
Yeah, Newmarket, the 405.
And I've got Tom Marquand again on Alarak. I've gone a bit Marquand heavy here.
Yeah, haven't you? I honestly can't remember who I went for in this race.
Hopefully you didn't go for Danny No Hope. Daniel No Hope on. I might have to have a look at your little thing.
I think I went for. I've got a feeling I've gone for Silver Ghost. In fact, I'm positive I went for Silver Ghost.
We're not allowed to change our picks on this, okay? They're parading here at Newmarket for the 405 Betfred Nifty 50 handicap, 4-year-old plus, class 2, 6 run, and it's a nice little sprint.
We've got there are two non-runners. There's Shah and Ben Aker are both non-runners, been pulled out. So it was 8. We're down to 2. So if you're betting each way places, that's quarter the odds for 2 places instead of 3, which is a bit of a bummer.
That's really crapping it when you get to 3 places.
Yeah.
I hate that when it goes to 2.
So just watch that if you are in a little flutter.
I always feel like if you've already bet, they should just give you the.
Yeah, you just take it in. You bet when it was that, and that's what it is.
You bet, and then they pull a few horses out, and you're like, hold on a minute, I got shafted here.
Yeah, I mean it's just the bookmakers can't do enough to take your money away, can they?
Okay, so my reasoning for my pick, Tom Marquand here, and the 7 furlong, is out of Kingman. Anyway, yeah, 6 runs, 3 wins, 0 places. So it's do or die with Elarak. It's do or die, and Marquand's on board for Hills.
I'll tell you what as well, them colours as well. It's shake hand down colours. The blue with the white epaulets is,
and it's got the little stripe on a helmet.
Yeah, I know. I just whenever I see them colours, I never bet on them, and they always win. They're just there. There's no second guessing. If that horse is there to win, it's there to win.
So yeah. Well,
I mean,
you've gone for little Egan on
Silver
Ghost.
Yeah, Silver
Course
Ghost.
and distance winner. So do you know what?
Emma Lavelle.
Nice little price.
Yeah,
8-1.
It won over course and distance as well last May. That was good. Good going was good on its second start of the season, and followed that up.
These glasses make me look.
You do look proper special, mate. I'll be honest with you.
I've got another pair somewhere which aren't as special as it. You've got the brown mark on his head. So you might have noticed there's a bit of a doggy-doo stain on Ashley Goon's head here.
I haven't gone all
something at work. Walked into a metal pole at work.
I walked into
not a Polish bloke made of metal, but he walked into a metal pole.
I walked into a proper lump of iron, mate, and knocked me to the ground. I didn't have a good afternoon, but I had a bit
Okay,
proper,
let's.
I had a proper lump. My children were sympathetic. The big one
What
just,
about Leadman, Connor Planus?
the big one
Sorry, I
screamed
just
and
interrupted you
the
telling your
big,
story about
the,
the metal pole.
the big one, the little one looked at it and ran off. He was horrified at the lump, and the big one just called me a loser.
Yeah, fair
That's how
enough.
things go in my house. So anyway,
Leadman,
lead
he's
man.
Leadman. Not a lot to fancy about Leadman, is there?
Nah, Ledman, Connor Planus, yeah, and David O'Meara.
O'Meara, Connor Planus. Did Connor? Oh
I
gosh,
like O'Meara horses when Danny Noakes racing. Is
Danny
who's
No Hope's in the race
oh
though.
is he?
Is
And
that on
he's
an
on for
O'Meara
O'Meara
or is
as
he?
well. It's funny why he would be on the outsider rather than. Hmm.
Is it the setup?
Has
Danny
been
No Hope
has
from
been
the back,
apparently
misunderstood.
has been gelded since its last race as well.
That's misunderstood. Daniel has everyone misunderstood it in the betting.
Hmm. It's a
Is
big
he on for
price.
O'Meara? He's the number one jock for
Of course
O'Meara,
it
and
is. Yeah, yeah,
he's on the poop
without
horse.
question.
So it's a bit weird that he's on the poo poo horse unless they know something we don't know.
Yeah, which is probably quite a lot.
Yeah.
Generally, occasionally we get a bit of
Golden Redemption has got your boy SDS on board, Sylvester de Souza.
Sylvester Isuzu riding for Andrew Balding. Um,
What's his
yeah,
form like?
it's pretty reasonable actually. I mean,
Mr. Syed Sahel,
he's
the owner.
placed in his last 5 runs. He's always there and thereabouts.
So he's always up there or thereabouts. Watson's ridden him before.
Yeah,
Murphy O'Sheen won him on his last win. I don't know if Watson's ever run him to a win. I think maybe he's only had that one win. Actually, he has actually only had one win when
yeah.
he
I
was a
mean,
4-5
he's
favourite.
super consistent though. He is super consistent.
Very consistent. Billy Joe, Billy Joe,
Billy
Billy
Bob,
Joe,
well, Billy Bob, Billy Joel for Harry
Billy
Davis
Bob
and
Joe with Appleby.
Michael Appleby. His losing sequence goes back for 22 races to February 2024.
Oh, we'll write him off, man. Let's write him
I
off.
mean, I
He's
presume because of that, he's probably dropping down the handicap a little bit. He must be coming down the weights, but
considering he hasn't won in 22 races, he's not as big an outsider as you would have thought, is he?
yeah, obviously the weight's coming off, so there's probably going to be some interest in him. But again, it's one of those horses you'd like to see something before you.
I'll be back in two.
Yeah, okay. So Billy is, I mean, his third favourite, 11-2. My pick in all of this madness is Silver Ghost, 13-2, and that's hasn't really been
I'm back. Yeah.
hasn't really been any money around for him. Now, the money is definitely for the top two in the market. They're
Yeah, I
fairly
say
evenly
your one's
tied,
not too
actually.
bad. Your one's not too bad a pick. You've had a couple of wins this time last year, actually.
Yeah.
Exactly. That May the 3rd last year, Silver Ghost won. So was it at this course and distance last year?
One over course and distance last May. Yeah.
Last May, and it's back again exactly a year later. Is Silver Ghost going to spring it? And then misunderstood.
The only thing is, Silver Ghost is racing off of £11 higher than when he won here last season. So whether he's not weighted to go very well is the question, or whether he's going to improve as a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
That's what we're here to find out.
Oh, they're going down here at
I'll go
Newmarket for the
down.
7th furlong
In fact, they're
race.
actually at the post.
Oh, they're at the post. Oh, I see my information. Oh, yeah, it does. It's just updated. They're at the post. They're at the post. Oh,
Whether I
my
could get
data's
some pictures.
screwing me over here. This is the Nifty 50 Betfred 4-year-old plus, class 2, 6 run, 405, Newmarket. They're at the post.
Can I get some pictures? That's the question.
I've got some pictures if you
I'll
have
tell you
them.
what, mate. Out of nowhere, Golden Redemption, your favourite SDS, has picked up the snowflake.
Oh, no, I'm on Ellerac, buddy.
Okay, yeah, I'm just saying.
Ellerac was my pick.
Out of nowhere,
He's
Silvestro
just got the
Isuzu
doom.
has just
Or
got the doom
maybe
symbol.
SDS. If there's a jockey you can overturn the colt form, it might be SDS. So what we've had on Betfair, we've had the white snow, the blue snowflake has appeared next to Golden Redemption, and so far today we've covered all the tracks actually today. I think we might have visited every one of the major races today.
Yeah,
At least at Newmarket, Ascot, and Goodwood, and anyone who's had the snowflake in every single race, regardless of whether they're favourite or second favourite, they've come nowhere.
yeah,
So if the pattern holds true, Golden Redemption is coming nowhere because the money is not going down for him.
yep.
And Marquand's got the fire sign. Now, it's not true that the horse with which the money goes for always wins. That's not true.
But it
As
seems
we
to
saw that
be
with Le Bon.
fairly standard. The
The
cold
snowflake
symbol.
loses is much more accurate than the fire wins.
Yeah.
The fire does win. Okay, like the
Yeah,
fire
yeah, we're
does
not
mean the
putting. Yeah, we're
horses,
not saying it's that's any, but it's not as clear as
but the
indication.
snowflakes, yeah, the snowflake seems to be a very clear indication that that horse ain't going to win.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, is Ash Lagoon going to strike with David Egan on board and Silver Ghost, or is Tommy going to pull in the third winner, courtesy of Tom Marquand on Elarak?
they are going forward here now.
Yeah, yeah. Have you got pictures?
I think I've got pictures. I'm gonna. Maybe it's just I was in the wrong. I'm gonna have to be. You're gonna have to have a side profile of my chubby
We
head.
don't mind looking at your beautiful side profile.
I think. Oh, it's a bit sketchy, but they are going in. I'm checking. I think is that the last one going forward? No, there's one more. No, two more. Two more to go forward. There goes Golden Redemption, and I'm not sure who that is in box two.
Leadman, Leadman.
Box two going forward is no, that can't be box two. Box three, whatever. They're off anyway. They're off and racing. The one that's gone right out to the side by himself is Alarak, who's going to do what Lelarak is right out by himself. He's all the way to the far side rail. The main body, the main group is being taken along by, I think, Misunderstood here, Danny Tudhope, followed in.
Is it the old O'Meara sneaky move?
Maybe followed by Golden Redemption. I think Elarak isn't quite keeping up with the main group actually along the rail, but he has got the rail to help him. They are going to come down the straight now. It is Fast and Furious. I think Misunderstood. I think it's Misunderstood. Is that Billy Joel? I can't tell. Is that Billy Joe?
Billy Joe.
It is Billy Joe in first place. Along the rail is Elarak on the far side. Golden Redemption is there. They are fanning out now. Golden Redemption's picking up a little, but he's trying to at least. Elarak is starting to fade. Billy Joe is keeping up to his work. Silver Ghost is trying to make a move, but I don't think he's going to quite get to Billy Joe. Golden Redemption in the middle there is putting it down to Billy Joe, but it's Billy Joe all the way to the line. Golden Redemption in second. And Silver Ghost, I think, possibly Silver Ghost got third, or maybe a Misunderstood, I don't know. But once again...
No, I think, yeah, Silver Ghost. Once again, Golden Redemption didn't do it. The snowflake is the death call. 100% today. 100%. We can tell you which one of the first or second favourite is not winning, courtesy of Betfair's snowflake.
That's crazy, isn't it?
It's actually insane that is. You could almost bet the field sometimes against that horse.
Well, you could almost lay it if you fancied it. I mean, I'm not keen on laying horses to lose, but you know that's snowflake because
it's almost infallible.
The potential for losing what incredible sums of money is massive.
If I started laying the snowflake, the whole system would break down. The satellites would re-maneuver in orbit, and I would get my pants taken down and penetrated by laser fire, buddy. I'd have to go to the missus. Sorry, darling.
Pack your things. We're all leaving. We're all leaving.
The house is gone.
It's not just you. We're all leaving.
Yeah. Tell the kids they don't need to worry about which school they're going to anymore.
Yeah.
We're not moving area to get into a good catchment. We're going under the bridge. Yeah, that's what would happen. But so far, I reckon, what have we covered? we've got to have covered over the last month. We've got to have covered 300 races, or I don't know, a couple of hundred races.
Yeah,
And the snowflake, it's almost been 100%. I think there's one time it hasn't.
it's
So
rare though, isn't it? It's, see, that snowflake just kills it. That was the favourite
killed
Golden
the season.
Redemption as well. I don't know what Tom Marquand was thinking. He went right out to the far side rail
Yeah,
there,
it's a
but
weird ride. And the other geezer did that as well, and it didn't work for him either,
yeah,
did it?
no.
Didn't work for who had the gold helmet? I can't remember.
Whatever the
Someone had the
gold
gold
helmet
helmet.
was. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I think that he just, his horse, even though it had the rail to guide him, it just wasn't keeping up with the pack. It didn't have any pace. Maybe it likes to have a little bit of pace to run at, and he didn't have any pace just out there by himself. Maybe would have preferred. I mean, when they finished, it was spread out across the track, but maybe just to get them going, they do like a little bit of cover. Some horses, don't they? And he just didn't have any
Well, we're
cover
coming into our
whatsoever.
last hour of coverage here. Boy, make sure you hit the like and you subscribe and you share because, you know,
Who knows
we're
why?
sacrificing. Look at
Yeah,
the dodgy hair, man. I had a full head of hair before we started this
so.
live stream.
Stupid bollocks.
Boy, just think if someone had got on the competition, they'd only have to pick 3 winners. They'd have had 20 quid coming their way.
Bang.
For free, bang.
Cash.
If you pick 3 winners at Newmarket, you'd have 20 quid coming your way because I've only got 2.
And I've had none.
Yeah, at Newmarket, but you've had a couple of winners today, I think.
Yeah. I picked out, like, it was off the top of my head, weren't it, really? But
You've had a couple of places, I think.
yeah. Yeah, I think Silver Ghost did get third, but we were only 6 runners, so there was no place money, was there, for third place, which was a bit. Well, you could have got
Had that a few times.
You could have got place money on the exchanges on Betfair actually, but it would, you would have got something.
Well. I think it's time for me to go and grab a drink, buddy. We've got 10 minutes before the next race, which would be at Ascot if we're going to cover it. I mean, we're going to cover at least up to Newmarket, right?
Yeah.
We're going to finish with Newmarket, and then we'll finish there. I think we're definitely not doing the evening racing. We're not that insane.
No.
People would have to start, like, I don't know. You'd have to donate like £1 million to the bank account for that.
Where are we going to go to Ascot next? Do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, 320. Have a good analyze of that. Have a good analyze of that, buddy.
Well, I'm just gonna. We're both gonna leave for a second. We'll be back in 2, kids. I'm just gonna leave you with this rinsing. Okay, I'll see you shortly, mate.
All right, nice one, buddy. Ashton Goon has chipped off. While he's off, I'm going to give you the secret win of the next race. Don't tell him. Oh my gosh, that is a big race. Now this is going to be a hard race. This one at Ascot, the 5 furlong for the 420. This is a big race. We've got quite a lot of runners here. We've got 17 runners. 17 runners. It's not the biggest, but it's a big one. Okay, let's check it out and sit down. As he comes back, I'll go and get myself a coffee. I need to be re-energized. So I'm going to give my best effort here at what I think is going to possibly win and give you a nice prize. So this is 420 at Ascot, Newmarket Horse Racing Handicap, class 4 4-year-old, 17 runner, 5 furlong. Draw advantage is high here apparently. So what springs to mind here? I like the random good. Just look here. We've got always glamorous. That's Gina Manon. Maybe Manon. Lethal Nymph. Hello. Sounds Dodge. Colin Keane on board. Colin Keane, has had a winner. What did he win the last Colin Keane? But Lethal Nymph, I think Colin Keane won the last. So is it going to be a quick fire double for Colin Keane? The jockey, he's on Lethal Nymph. 15% win record. 50% win record at this course. So will it be Colin Keane or Lethal Nymph? We've got King's Call. We've got another rabbit. Another rabbit with a 25%.
I wasn't discussing the race because I just had the
What's that, buddy?
I hope he wasn't discussing the race because I had the logo going.
Oh yeah. I was discussing the race a little bit. I was talking a little bit. Probably sound like a right weirdo. Yeah, we were both
Yeah.
flipping off for coffee. Okay, so what I was trying to point out here is it's a big 17 fat runner race, so it's quite hard to pick a winner here. But what I would say is Lethal Nymph. Colin Keane, he won in the last, didn't he? He won on
Yeah.
in the Sheikh Abdullah colours or whatever in
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
last.
Okay,
And
Abdullah.
what was it? Oh, Tarian, no, whatever it was. Um, he's got a 50% win record at this course, this horse. Again, the going's not great for it. It's a really hard one to pull a winner out here, mate.
Yeah.
The form scan pulls out Duran for whatever that's worth. Third versus Lethal Nymph, seventh, carries £5 less than when ahead of Lethal Nymph. So Duran is £5. It could write off Lethal Nymph there. Duran is £5 lighter than when it beat Lethal Nymph by 4 places.
Okay.
And Duran's not in the top set here, so you could say, is that the sneaky bet, Duran? They say the draw advantage is high here.
I mean,
Whatever does that mean?
Ryan Moore is on the favourite.
I don't know. I just said I had Brian Moore in the
Yeah, I
last. I just
know.
don't trust him anymore. But is he really going to go a whole race without winning? And then you got Masafi. How's Masafi looking?
And I'll be honest,
Yeah,
this is the sort of race where Ryan Moore exceeds.
yeah.
This really is. These big field handicaps, he just times it to perfection, doesn't he? He's there to win and times it to perfection. I don't know. I don't want to. Who knows? But
I have no idea who's going to win this. Hockney, Tom Damscott, the trainer.
I mean, even though it's come out, it's not really one for money anymore. I would have. Oh
You go Ryan Moore here.
no, I'm possibly yeah.
I
Pixie
wouldn't
Diva
touch this
Ryan
race, to
Moore.
be honest. I
Yeah, I
wouldn't
mean, I
bet on
wouldn't
this
touch it.
race.
I'm not betting on it. The only other one that's mildly interesting for me, although it's kind of done a lot of second place, is always glamorous. It's come second an awful lot, but because of that, it has jumped up the weights for all them second places a little bit without actually,
Having a lot to show for it.
yeah, which is a shame. But it's obviously it has got some sort of ability, hasn't it? Always glamorous.
Yeah, I've got no idea who's going to win this. That's it's not what people want to hear, is it? Jack
No,
Mitchell on Masafi. What do you think of Masafi?
Masafi, where is Mr. Masafi?
So in the
Down the
yellow,
bottom. Okay,
Masafi with Jack Mitchell on. Oh, and Duran, Faye McManaman. I mean, how often does Faye McManaman win a race? I don't know
no.
on Duran. So I go Lethal Nymph, Masafi, and Duran for my. If I was, I
Well,
wouldn't bet on
Well,
any
I'll
of
tell
them.
you, I'm gonna take two. I'm gonna take Pixie Diva. I'll take Ryan Moore for the Fav, and I'll take Always Glamorous as well. Gina Mangan.
Gina Mannon. I don't know how to say her name. Is it Mannon?
Mangan. There's definitely a G in there. I'll take Gina Mangan.
Is
Mangan.
she a Mangan
I don't know. I
or a
don't know.
he?
To be honest, I don't
He or a
know
she? Is that a he or a she?
what Gina.
Yeah, well, mate, you're talking like that. That should be a cert.
I don't know. Well, let's make assumptions and say that Gina's a lady, should we?
Okay,
I mean,
just checking. What about Faye? Is
where's
that a
Faye?
lady?
Faye McManaman. Yeah, Duran. David Probert's been on a
Far above the law.
far above the law,
Sounds a bit Judge Dredd. It's something that Judge Dredd would say.
and he's been eased another
I am the
£1.
law.
He was third of 6 at Southall, and he's been dropped another £1 for that third place.
Ah.
Um,
Okay, if I was doing my go, who's the best? Got the best going percentage in this race, Ash?
I mean, I'll be honest. Always Glamorous has got a 25% going percentage.
But you've got to have a bit of data with it to make sure that it's actually true as well. You can't be like
Yeah.
2 races.
I think Always Glamorous is 8 runs. It's got 2 wins and 4 places on similar going.
What about another Abbott?
Another Abbott. It's also 25% straight. Little Kieran Fallon.
Yeah, Always Glamorous. I like Always Glamorous. Looks all right. Actually.
Hang on a minute. Lettuce Wrist is down there at the bottom there. What's the
No, he's not, is he?
18 to 1 shot. Jamie Spencer.
On
Gallant.
Gallant.
What's
Is he
Gallant
going to
got?
take it out the back?
Probably. Spencer always does.
Yeah, loves it, loves it. Who was we just talking about? Oh, now you tell me that Jamie Spencer's on Gallant.
I wouldn't.
Do you,
I wouldn't want to pick one in
I
this
wouldn't
race, and
pick
I
anyone in
wouldn't want
this
to. I wouldn't
race.
want to
I
give.
wouldn't pick
I
anyone
wouldn't
in
want to
this
give you a
bloody
place in
race.
this race either. You know, I'm going to just for shits and giggles. I'm going to
What
take.
would the place be in a 17 runner race? Would that be
You're going to
14?
get four
Four.
places. Four places
Four
for this. Yeah.
places.
So you do get. You know, it was some possibilities for some a decent bit of.
I'll be looking at the going and I'll be looking at, I'll be going with percentages with this as to who's going to run all right. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? All right. Have you got pictures?
I
I
don't.
don't want to call this. You want to call a 17 runner race?
The
By
problem
the
is,
time I've worked out who's doing what, I'll be
yeah. I
flipping.
mean, it's
You
a
know what I
five
mean?
furlong sprint as well. It's going to be.
Five. It's going to be, who's that? Who's that? Let me. And the thing is, I can't fit all of the colours and names on my screen at the same time as the
Yeah.
pictures. So I like trying to scroll up and down with my mouse, going. I think who's that with the yellow and the. Anyway, they're going in here. Pixie Diva, Ryan Moore with the cross and the white. You got Artian with Harry Vigas, always glamorous.
You're going to have to call
Existent,
this. You're going to have a go at calling this, mate. I'm not.
existent. Oh, cheers for that with Ross Ryan on board. Lethal Nymph, CT Keen, all in the white with the stripes down the side. Hockney with a star in the middle of the chest, white helmet. Going in now, see, I can't even tell you, Sam's Hope, Kieran Schumacher. We didn't talk about that one. It's right out there in the betting. El Buffalo, Robert Havlin, King's Call, Dale Swift. Yeah, going in now is your pick, always glamorous. Gina Mannon, one of your picks. And the last couple to go in here, I think Far Above the Law. Who's that in the red with the white sleeves from the distance? Still always glamorous, hasn't gone in, but she's going in now. Yep, she's in. And the last one in is, I don't know, is Combustion, I think. Yeah, Combustion going in now with Joey Haynes on board. They're all in. Not going to be long before they're off here in this 5 furlong race. They're off. And a good start to Artan. He seems to have taken the lead. They're spread out as you'd expect in a 5 furlong race across the flat. And it's going to be hard to call, but looking pretty good. We've got Pixie Diva up there. Hockney's up there. And who's that with the black helmet and the white sleeves? Is that Lethal Nymph with Colin Keane trying to get a double?
It could be something else.
Oh, cheers for that. Artan's up there. Masafi's up there. Does well at this going.
Another Abbott's probably in dark.
Who's that with the headgear on? The 2 bits of polystyrene jammed on the side of the head. They're asking them to go now. And galloping up is always glamorous. Absolutely hosing up there. Not quite hosing. He's getting jostled, and that's really put him off. Along the inside rail, Far Above the Law. Is that David Probert?
Yeah, Far Above the Law, David Probert.
David Probert, Far Above the Law. David Probert, Far Above the Law. Judge Dredd.
I mean,
very hard to call in a 17 runner race. It was going to come from down the field. And Ryan Moore didn't do absolutely anything, really, there at all. Ryan Moore completely out of it. I think he was in 8th.
Yeah.
Ryan Moore in 8th there. Absolutely nowhere. I think my shout Lethal
Nymph
was in the places, I think. I'd like to say. No. Far Above the Law. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Hard to say.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't one to get too heavily involved in, was it?
No, and you did go, oh, David Probert, Far Above the Law. At one point you started talking about it, as you talked about every single horse in the race. But we've only done our main studying on Newmarket because it's just too hard to study all these races.
Yeah.
Right. What's the next one up? The next one's Goodwood. Pick one out your bumhole for Goodwood, mate. Don't go for Evening Saigon. Anyone at Goodwood, don't go for Evening Saigon.
George Wood. Yeah, loser alert.
Don't go for that one. Yeah. I don't want to sign up to Bet Victor. It's too fast and furious between the cards.
It is, isn't it? Okay.
They're going to be off in 30 seconds.
I don't know who I'd fancy in this one. Dr. Strangelove, why not? Daniel Musket, massive outsider.
You're going Doctor Strangelove.
What about
Kiss and
Many a Star was the last time out winner? What's up with Many a Star?
Evening Saigon should. Evening Saigon's got the got the stuff for it. I like Far Above Dream, Holly Doyle. The Fire's
Yeah, I
coming in
mean,
for Far Above the Dream.
it seems obvious,
Doctor
doesn't it?
Strangelove. I like Doctor Strangelove. Looks good. It's a good shout. I don't
Many,
know why that one's gone cold. That will really consolidate it. You know, it's a market mover. Everything. If that really does stay cold, that will really consolidate
I
the
don't know.
thing,
I
won't it?
wouldn't put anyone off Many a Star. Actually, it's up £2 for its last win at Wolverhampton. That was back in February. At
There's many a star.
Many a Star. Safi Osborne, number 6.
Why do you like the look of many a star? Are they off? They're going behind.
Yeah, I mean, it won last time out. It's had four wins last year. One win. It's only
Evening
run.
Saigon going in.
It's only run so far this year. It was at Wolverhampton, 6 furlongs. Up £2 for that win.
Doctor
Possibly.
Strangelove. Are you going with Doctor Strangelove and Danny Musket?
Doctor Strangelove and Many a
30 to 1. I
Star.
don't think that's got a shot, has it?
I wouldn't have thought so. It seems
Number 2
unlikely.
horse going in. Far Above Dream is a good horse. Evening Saigon's good, but it's got the snowflake.
I'm
They're all in,
taking Many
guys.
a Star. Let's go.
And they're off. And Doctor Strangelove has got off okay. They've all got off all right, actually. Kiss and Run is that Kiss and Run in the lead with Kieran O'Neill? I think it is. Kiss and Run in the lead with Kieran O'Neill. In second place is Uncle Don. And where is Evening Saigon? Evening Saigon is in third. And in fourth is Many a Star with Safi Osborne. And they're starting to get going now. I would say Uncle Don is looking like an absolute Don right now from here. Spring Bloom on the outside, looking pretty good. Kiss and Run being asked to give a little bit extra now. So's Many a Star being asked, and now they're all getting asked. The only one who hasn't been asked yet is Evening Saigon, the one that was cold. Is this the turnaround for Evening Saigon? Evening Saigon kicking for home. I think it's Evening Saigon here, buddy.
Far Above the Dream is
Far Above the
with it
Dream,
though.
Evening Saigon, Far Above the Dream, taking it to Evening Saigon. But I think
Oh,
Far Above the Dream, Far Above the Dream,
far,
Evening Saigon, Far Above the Dream, Evening Saigon, Far Above the Dream, Holly Doyle. Far Above the Dream and Holly Doyle. Evening Saigon, did she get hit there by Holly Doyle?
I don't know.
Jerked suddenly in that running there.
Okay.
I don't know if they came together. I don't think they did.
I'll have a look. I'm going to
Far
watch.
Above the Dream, Holly Doyle. Yeah, so once again, I thought the way George Wood was sitting calm and everyone was asking for more, everyone had got going and he was sitting calm. I thought, oh, he's going to stop the snowflake. But once again, people, the snowflake on a favourite or a second or third favourite is the kiss of death.
Yeah.
The snowflake, the blue snowflake on Evening Saigon, the kiss of death.
I'm just watching the replay. Actually, I mean George Wood was in a perfect position. They're absolutely motionless.
Absolutely, just motionless. Everyone was going at that point, and he was motionless.
And then what happened?
He just sort of jerked. Did you see the jerk in the final bit?
I'm just watching it now. There's just.
If you watch the final running, he just sort of jerked. I thought, did he have contact or?
Thanks. I don't know what happened there.
Uncle Don was doing a good race.
I don't think there was any contact. If there was contact, then they'd probably call the stewards. But
yeah, here we go. He's clear out in front here, George Wood. Watch as they come in. Holly Doyle gives it to him. He starts pulling his head massively, doesn't he? He's just there.
Yeah.
Just there as Holly Doyle goes past. It almost looked like contact, but I don't think it was. Yeah, it wasn't contact. It wasn't. That they both of them would have probably lost if that was the case. But
it was almost as if the money was down to lose. And the jockey pulled its head away.
Did you see that though?
Yeah.
Did you see that? The way it was just weird on the running. He just
really
sort of
strange, yeah.
In front, Holly Doyle's coming up on the side, and all of a sudden we'd never accused that. All of us have a look at this. Have a look at this on the head on. There is contact. There's contact.
Okay.
I think that might be a stewards. I think that might go to Evening Saigon then. No, there was contact. Oh no, it didn't really. Will that change it? It was contact.
It depends what it is. I mean, they might have a look at it.
They were in the first and second place. There was definitely contact there.
And Doctor
Do you
Strangelove
think she
got...
just got over to say, remember, you've got to slow down at this point, and then she just got a bit too close to whisper in his ear?
Doctor Strangelove come third.
Look here, Brad. Look here. There. Contact there. While George Wood's in front. They've got it on a freeze frame. The fact that he was winning before the contact, does that mean... Oh, I think it's all done. They've paid out for bar above the dream. So.
Yeah. Maybe it just wasn't enough. There wasn't any bump. It was
No,
just...
it's suspended. They haven't. I don't think they've actually paid out for anything yet. Flipping hell, look at this lunatic. No. I think it's all done and dusted. It's all done and dusted. Like you say, I think that was meant to be.
Yeah.
It's all part of the plan. George Wood had it so in hand. Do you think Holly just started screaming at him? Remember the mission.
They're gonna
Remember what we're supposed to be doing here.
They're gonna get you.
Maybe we've ruined it, or we've ruined it by pointing out the snowflake. Maybe that's part of the secret code to the people in the know. Look, what will happen just before the off, we put the blue snowflake up. He's had the instructions. Not saying anything, but you know what I mean? No slander intended here. I'm saying some would say, I wouldn't, but some might say.
Just for the record, Tommy called that out, not me. I had nothing to do with that.
I feel I get a sniper as I get out the street.
The machine gun attack happened at 16:03 outside his house. They fired 173 bullets.
Well, we're going. We're off to Newmarket for the 340. There's Warwick, but I just can't do Warwick. It's kicking off. No, it's already done. I'm not doing Warwick. I'm leaving Warwick. Right, Newmarket.
Yeah. Back to Newmarket.
You've gone Stella. Did I go Stella Sunrise? I went Stella Sunrise.
I went Gel Pepper.
Gel Pepper. So
it's almost like I fucking want to lose this at the moment, isn't
it? Well, we tried to give away money in our competition, but nobody got their picks up in time.
Yeah.
If you got your picks up, you'd have won 20 quid. In the pocket.
It. Right in the Gascoigne. 20 quid.
Yeah, 20 squid for nothing. You ain't got to do anything. No betting.
No betting.
You ain't got to lay a penny. All you got to do is put your 7 picks up. Next time, get on the live chat, put your 7 picks up.
You could have picked the 7 favourites and you would have been
7 favourites. Although that wouldn't have helped them. I don't think it's been a massive favourites day, has it? There's a couple of favourites that come in. Well, I've had 2, so they've had to get 3 if they'd gone favourites. I don't know if we might have had 3 favourites. I don't know. They're parading here at Newcastle for this 7 furlong listed
Newmarket.
Event. That's what I said. You heard me wrong. You look like a fat Geordie. That's what threw me off.
Well,
hey, man. I got a bit of poop on my head.
You fucked that old lady last night. You've been stirring my porridge.
Jerry Blanco, Billy Loughnane. I swear Billy's not been running well for us. You know what I can't understand? Whenever we cover something, O'Shea Murphy and Billy Loughnane, they're like, oh, yeah, these guys are like, they've ridden 400 winners this year. And I'm like, yeah, they never ride them when I'm watching. They're riding all these ghost winners, up in the clouds.
Yeah, I know, somewhere. Yeah, just these imaginary winners.
Right, Chero Blanco is the favourite with Billy Loughnane on board. Then Stella Sunrise, that's my pick for this race with O'Shea Murphy. Sabre Strike with Tom Marquand. Is it Lucky 3 for Tom Marquand? Gel Pepper with Hector Crouch on board. Elusive Butterfly, Clifford Lee, and Maximised Connor Planas.
Yeah. So, I mean, I suppose it's a worthy favourite to a degree, isn't it, Cherry Blanco? Wootton Bassett Colt, who, overcome some inexperience.
We've only got one more race after this at Newmarket.
Inexperience, but he justified his short odds to win over course and distance. When was that? Back in April the 14th, a couple of weeks ago. Well on top at the finish and opposing. Looks like a fairly decent sort, actually. So it justifies his favouritism as the market leader, I suppose.
I don't know, mate. Your Gel Pepper, course
I
and
like
distance
the look
winner.
of Gel Pepper as well.
Course and distance winner as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I suppose we've got to have a little look. What was the class?
It was third in a Group 6 on the July course last summer. That's what I liked about it. He knows the course. He's happy with the course. It won here on the 4th. He won a 7 furlong 26 runner event back in October as well at Newmarket. It does like this course.
And I tell you what I like. I like the fact that you made the promise that if Gel Pepper wins, you'll put one of those really hot ghost peppers in your naught.
What?
Ashley will do that live on camera. Ghost pepper in the naught. Very hot. World's hottest chili pepper. It's called a ghost pepper, I think.
Yeah.
And Ashley's going to take one of them in the naught if Gel Pepper wins with Hector Crouch on board.
If it wins or if it loses.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be a good prize if it wins for you.
Congratulations, you big winner. Take that in the arse. Oh.
Right. Okay. I like your talk up there for Gel Pepper. Let's go to my one, Stellar Sunrise. I just can't see how anyone's looking beyond Stellar Sunrise here in this race. I can't see how anyone's looking at anything else, to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest. Look, one on the 17th of April.
60% on the going. Tommy loves that.
I love the going. 7-1. Oof, nice price. It won. I wish I was on board. What's that? Newbury.
If you was on board, the
Class
horse
2.
would not have won.
No, it would have been shot.
It would have broke all its legs.
Yeah, actually, now I'm looking more. It's never raced at Newmarket. I didn't clock that. Ash. Ash, have I backed myself a loser here? Oh, Goodwood. It's one at York and it's one at Newbury. But
and like I say, that this Goodwood, the Newmarket track does have these undulations that can catch out.
So you do like the course and distance winner,
yeah,
which means
I think so. Which is Cherry Blanco and
Gel Pepper.
Gel Pepper.
Okay, so they're probably going to be competing up there. Let's take a look at the others for the sake of it. We've got Elusive Butterfly.
Why not do them in order and go Sabre Strike?
Oh yeah, that probably make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
All right, Sabre Strike.
I haven't put up any.
Only raced once before. It's had 170. I saw 100% win record. Russell Ryan was Class 5 though, and it was 170 days ago. It's got that going against it, really. Hard to back something that's had 170 days off. And the last time it raced, it won, but it was racing in a Class 5, and now it's in a listed. Unless it has come on so much in the paddock, in the yard, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got to have come on a lot.
Oh, thank you.
The fact that they've entered it into a listed after a Class 5 handicaps, yeah.
Who was that? What, Sabre Strike?
Yeah.
Is that honestly in a Class 5?
Check out. It's only had one race, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. It was a
Class 5, red.
Yeah.
6 furlong.
Yeah, it was just what is it, a novice? It was in a novice, so yeah.
It was in a novice, and it's gone straight into this, so maybe it's come along in those 170 days off.
It's going to have to take a serious step forward, though, isn't it?
We've already done Gel Pepper, have we?
Yeah.
Let's go to...
That's my pickle.
Go to next one down the list.
Elusive Butterfly.
Yeah. It's had an 81-day break. Nothing much going on in those two runs. Class 2 and a Group 3. Group 3, 4 out of 14. That must have given confidence for this race here. I mean, it won a maiden, obviously, but Maximise. What about Maximise? Because we better get a move on because we've only got a few minutes.
They're going down as we speak.
What would you go Elusive Butterfly?
No, I mean, Maximised won his first 2 starts last May and June and 5th in a pair of Group 2 races.
Newmarket, it's come 5th out of 6.
Yeah, twice placed at Meydan as well. I mean, it's difficult to split them, isn't it? I mean, it's okay. Maximised is the stable companion of Cherry Blanco as well. They're both Charlie Appleby horses, so I presume Maximised is going to be here probably as a pace angle, isn't it? I mean, obviously it's only a 7 furlong race, but
what, lead them along?
I guess so. Make sure there's something decent for
thingy to aim at.
Yeah.
Maybe. 7 furlong race. And that's sometimes you get that when there's 2 in the yard and then the outsider wins. You know what I mean? Because it's gone along on the pace at an angle. Enjoying that burger, are we, buddy? I like your Gel Pepper. I think your Gel Pepper was a decent bet. I'm not saying it's going to win or it's likely to win. I'm just saying I think that was a decent bet, mate. Anyway, I'm on Stellar Sunrise. Let's have a look. Is this my third winner of Newmarket?
Stellar Sunrise is definitely coming for some support as well. It's
No one's got the snowflake here, which makes this one difficult to call. Anyone in the chat has got a shout on this that could help us out here? Anyone in the chat got an option that they would go for?
I can't see anybody in the chat.
Pixie Diva, all the way glamorous, small stakes. No, that was ages ago. That was you giving it the large about glamorous. Right, I'm going to call this one, seeing as you're enjoying a beautiful burger there. Is that straight off the barbecue, or is that
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's nice weather here. What's the weather like there, buddy? It looks nice in the behind you.
It's lovely, mate. 20 odd
You
degrees.
barbieing after this? We've got another 20 minutes. You're going to get out.
The barber's
What are you
already
going to do?
down.
Have a couple of beers? Get the missus to rub something on that brown spot on your head?
Max Go 2Z has got Stella and Caro in this race.
Ah,
He's got the first and second he's gone for.
Stella Sunrise for place. Stella and Chero. Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good. I think they're all going in. In fact, Maximised has just gone in. Connor Planus. Yeah, I like your little gel pepper. I've gone Stella Sunrise anyway, but
Yeah.
I didn't. It hasn't run at Newmarket before, and as Ash Lagoon pointed out, it's got a bit of a unique undulation. The slope here at Newmarket, especially over these sprint races. Did you say they go downhill a little bit on this one?
No, that's Goodwood.
Goodwood. This one's just got unusual kind of.
Yeah.
It's a bit undulating, and some of the horses don't like it.
Yeah.
So really, if you go off that, Chero Blanco's just got the cold frost of death. Chero has just got the frost of death. When he's reared up there, but he's gone in, and they're off. And what's a chance for it to go down? Elusive Butterfly's gone really wide. Stella Sunrise, prominent. Alongside Maximize with Connor Planus, and Chero Blanco pulling a little bit is at the back. Saber Strike just outside of him, and looking good is Gel Pepper with Hector Crouch on board. So once again, it is Stella Sunrise with little Oisin Murphy in the front, and then we got Maximize with Connor Planus taking it up now. And behind Connor Planus is Chero Blanco, which is looking strong and excited a bit though. Gel Pepper and Saber Strike with Tom Marquand is struggling a little bit behind there. And in a good position to strike is Elusive Butterfly on the outside. So once again, we got Oisin Murphy, Stella Sunrise. On the outside of him, gaining fast is Maximize with Connor Planus. Coming in between the two of them is Chero Blanco. And Gel Pepper looking strong. Oisin Murphy kicks for home. On his outside is Elusive Butterfly. And Chero Blanco veering a little bit all over the place, but looking powerful.
The Saber Strike looks like it's coming through to take it up.
Saber Strike coming through to take it up to Chero Blanco. Chero Blanco. It's Chero Blanco to Saber Strike. Saber Strike, Chero Blanco. Saber Strike. Saber Strike. Tommy Marquand on board. Takes it with Chero Blanco. The kiss of death just finished Chero Blanco there. It's 100%. 2 minutes before the off on the Betfair exchange, in the last 60 seconds, actually, it was probably the last 30 seconds. The last 30 seconds, a snowflake appeared next to Chero Blanco. It's like the hidden sign from the gods. This horse will not win. They both, the last two times it's happened in this live stream, they've come second.
Yeah.
But a lot of the others have come nowhere. Not one has won. It's 100% losing. And that is the favourite. Yeah. That comes on, and that kissed the favourite with the kiss of death just before the off. It's 100% death rate. That snowflake is just insane. I wonder if they'll get rid of that. They don't like to give the punters anything. If that's the sniff that gives the punters a sniff, that will disappear, I can tell you.
Yeah, I mean, that's just insane. It's crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy. It's quality horse, good horse in the race. Absolute quality horse.
I would have thought Chero Blanco had that absolutely sewn up. But
well, Saber Strike, Tom Marquand. Is that his third or his second of the day?
It's at least his second, isn't it?
William Haggis again and Tom Marquand getting into it here at Newmarket.
Like I say, once that combination hit top form, which they are getting into, it's
a good ride from him as well. It was a good ride because he was off the bridle well early. Look, he's at the back there. He's right at the back and he's asking for loads there. He's found that gap and he's taking it through that gap. I feel like Chero Blanco's a little bit all over the place, was wobbling around a lot. Had a lot of power under it, but it was just like wobbling a lot. Stella Sunrise and Oisin Murphy, he really tried to hold on there, but he didn't. He got third, Stella Sunrise.
And
you're not going to get a place for that, unfortunately.
Just really wasn't capable in this sort of company in the end, was he, today? It wasn't his going. So there's the confirmation first number 4, Sabre Strike, 11-2. Tom
Confirmation the
Marquand.
kiss of death is not what you want.
And second place, the Kiss of Death, Cherub Blanco, 2-1. Had the cold snowflake next to its name before the off. And second
And we're
place.
not going Newcastle, by the way, guys,
No,
because we've got
no.
one more race here at Newmarket to cover. And we'll check out Ascot next and Goodwood, and then we'll go to Newmarket and we'll finish up there. So we're going to do 3 more races: Ascot, Goodwood, Newmarket, the 3 we started with. And yeah, Newcastle's kicking off now. Yeah, what's that? The all-weather standard must be, right? No, it's not.
Yeah, or whether.
Yeah.
Is it? Should be. Again,
We got
if you're betting a Newcastle, stay away from Central Command.
stay away from any picks that are. Oh, really? Yeah, has that got the kiss of death?
We're not going to cover it, but we can give you the result. I say don't bet. I say don't bet on Central Command. It won't come first.
Well, all I can say is that on the 3 races we've covered, so we've covered 21 races so far today, or 20 thereabouts, 20 races, live coverage, 20 races, and the kiss of death, 100% fatal. Fatality.
So Central Command can keep up that 100% success
Well, we don't
rate.
know because we're not covering that. So,
We're not going
maybe
to
it's
cover
a
it.
turf or whether. We're not sure if it's the. I've seen 1 or 2 win in our previous ones where they had the frost. So, but definitely today, it's 100.
Yeah.
Who we got? We got. I'm going to Ascot here for the 355. In fact, I'm going to chip and get my drink, buddy. You talk them through Ascot, and then I'll tell you who's going to win.
Okay.
All right, maybe
Hot
I'll
shot
get a
getting
little
a
bit
bit.
excited.
Hot shot has turned me
Sorry
over
about
again
that.
now.
My
I'll be
apologies.
honest. Okay, where are we? This Ascot race is going to be. There's the market for you, so you can have a little look at the odds. So Regal, Ryan Moore again on a favourite. He really hasn't shown a lot, has the old Ryan Moore today? And I would be a bit sceptical about backing anything Ryan Moore. Unfortunately, I mean he's been a favourite, hasn't he, for so long, Ryan Moore. And it's a shame, but he doesn't seem to be in the game as much as he used to be. I mean, he rides very well for Adrian O'Brien over in Ireland, but when he comes over, picking up the rides, it's just not the same Ryan Moore. Anyway, So Regal is your 8-11 favourite. Second, Crown Right, Colin Keane again for Rafe Beckett in those colour Abdullah colours, which we so love on this. Well, I do anyway. So love on Two Fat G's. Lyrics of Life, Ross Ryan, Jay Sade, William Buick, Cole Burke, Mac had a drop. Mac had a dorp, sorry. What? Jeez, Mac had a dorp. Mac had a dorp. I mean, this guy. Mac had a dorp. James Doyle, Andrew Borden, Anastasi, Alec Wojciechowski for Richard Hannon, and then Light Dreamers, the outsider, or joint outsiders, Sean Levy and Richard Hannon. I will just get to you quickly. The Newcastle race, Central Command did in fact win that race, so that isn't 100. Maybe the weather is slightly different for that snowflake. Central Command was snowflaked up before the off at Newcastle and has actually come out on top. 1 mile 2 race. Paul Morellan has won on Central Command. That was a snowflake before the off. So it's not a perfect shout, but it's reasonably you'd be reasonably confident that you'd like to avoid anything with a snowflake when you're looking at Betfair exchanges. Anyway, let's get away from Let's get away from that and head over to actually break down this Ascot race in depth. Central Command did win, Hotshot. That was a snowflake over at Newcastle. I can't hear you, mate. What's that? Your bell end? Hello.
It broke the curse. Central Command has broke today's curse of
Yeah.
the snowflake. Big shout to Central Command. Who was on board? Who wasn't following instructions, Ash?
Paul Morellum.
Oh, he's going to be left out even more in the cold than he normally is. He didn't follow instructions. He's going to get it for that. He's going to be taken out around the back of the stables and given a good shooting in the middle of the hay. Ugh. Follow instructions. Well, so what we got? We got So Regal, Ryan Moore. Is this a classic Ryan Moore get boxed in the middle of a pack? And when we talk about a pack, we're talking about 7 horses here. Can he get himself boxed in by 2 horses?
Not a
He's
gang.
absolutely boxed in.
Not a gang of men round the back of the Swan pub in Harlow.
No.
I mean, not that that's a famous dogging site or anything. Not that I know. I mean, anyway, So Regal.
Oh my gosh, he's gone off piste. He's gone off piste, people. So this is the last race. Is this the last race at Ascot?
No, I do believe there's one more after this.
I do believe you're wrong, buddy.
No, I'm not. There's
Okay,
one more
all
race
right.
at Ascot.
All right. Well, we're at Ascot, aren't we? So it's good to know I know where we are.
Yeah, so Regal is the shit hot favourite at Ascot.
And it's had one run at the distance, one win, one run at the class, and one win, one run at the going. So it's got more than everybody else. I'd have a little look on William Buick on Gasade, as it's had one run and one win, and it's a beaten favourite last time out. You know, you've always got, and then you've got Crown Right, the second favourite, with Keane on board.
Yeah, them colour Abdullah colours again, which I so enjoy watching them ride.
But he hasn't raced in 177 days, and he was beaten in a Class 5 maiden. I mean, it is a novice.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Why is Gasayad so bad? Was it just the company he was in?
Maybe.
He won. He's won before
Dark
in a
Angel
Class 2.
filly. Oh, it's a filly as well. Maybe that's the issue. Are they all fillies?
You reckon fillies really
no,
struggle
they're
at this
all
stage of the season?
no, they're all fillies. So ignore that last piece of information.
Yeah, Ash Lagoon has a theory that fillies don't win if it's not a fillies race and they're in with the boys. Fillies don't win early on in the season. Who are you going for here? I'm going for Gasayab with William Buick as just a massive outsider. A big boom. That's my each way. Gasayab.
What? Yeah, I mean, I could possibly. I mean, I suppose So Regal. Ryan Moore's had such a stinker of a day.
Again, it's not like this is quite common for him now. From a guy that was a two-time. I don't know. I think he was a 2-time champion. Champion
at least
jockey.
Twice, yeah.
At least twice. He was a class jockey. Rode for a lot of big winners in big group events. Lyrics Alive. Keane's had a decent day. I think he's had 2 winners today.
Yeah, he has
at
had a decent meet. Is he going to have?
Is he going again? 3-timer. Lyrics Alive. Did Russell Ryan win one today? She might have. I can't remember. Maybe not. Sorry. Did Russell Ryan win one? I can't remember.
I think Russell Ryan.
James Doyle.
Who knows?
On Machada Dorp.
Isn't it Mac had a Dorp?
Mac had a Dorp, maybe. Machada Dorp, Mac had a Dorp. Bit of a difficult one, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, it hasn't had a run yet, and it's got a decent-ish, fairly well made filly, and it's in good hands with Jimmy Doyle on board.
So you're going Royal. So your pick is So Regal. I'm going William Buick on Gasayad.
No, I'm going to go Crown Right. Let's not pick the favourite. Ryan Moore's had an absolute stinker. Let's not.
All right, you're going Crown Right, and I'm going Gasayad. Let's see who wins. The loser has to go and make the coffee. We haven't analysed this. The Newmarket has been where we are today. All right, are we ready? Gladiators, ready! They're going down.
Contestants, ready!
Anyone got a pick in the chat here? Anyone got a pick? Anyone got a PICK?
Is there anyone in the chat at all?
There's
Is
not a
anyone
lot going on
watching?
in the chat. It's all died off a little bit after we picked a lot of early winners. Tommy got off to a flyer at Newmarket. I got off to a flyer with one of my picks.
Tommy
I
said
think I'm going to be two winner Tommy today. I mean, I picked a nice one at Ascot as well, but I'm going Gasea with William Buick. It's about 30-1 shot, so whether you want to go each way on it, I don't know.
I mean, I'm curious to see how Mac had a Dorp runs.
What's Lyrics Alive? Tell me about Lyrics Alive. Let's have a little look.
It's
Ran up to her best when runner-up behind So Regal on reappearance at Newmarket, and through reopposing on better terms, she should gain and prove vulnerable to. She could again prove vulnerable. Okay, that not a nice write-up, really, is it?
yeah.
Form 52252. Crown Right's only had one run and is a third. So yeah, Frankel. Woo, Frankel filly Crown Right.
Uh,
I mean, that's possibly one of the best ever sprint horses,
yeah.
flat horses in the history of horse racing. Frankel.
Max Go-Toozy has got Paradise Walk. I'm not sure what races Max goes to win. He's in. What race is he looking at?
Paradise Walk. Oh, that might be Newmarket.
I think there's Newmarket, isn't it? Yeah, Paradise.
That's our next at Newmarket. That's our next.
We'll be coming to that one shortly, Max. So we're just going to cover.
Who did I go for? I went for Powdering with Connor Plainus. I'm not confident of Powdering. I think I just liked the name because it was stupid. Who do you go for there, buddy? Cuban Lady?
No.
Paradise Walk, maybe.
No.
Slay Queen, Orchid, Fantasy Obsessor, Lady Kodiak, Anesa, Cinque Verdi.
Initially I fancied Lady Kodiak, and I don't know if I stuck with that.
Wow. Anyway, where are we at the moment? Are we at Ascot?
Yeah, we're at Ascot.
They're going behind at Ascot, and I think they're all in.
Shit in hell. No, are they?
Yeah, no, I'm about to call it.
They've got 4 more minutes. No, that's good. Yeah, they are. They're off. They must be off. Quickly, don't panic.
No, they're not. They're not all in yet.
Okay.
Crown Right's going in.
Okay.
Why do these colours look so messed up? I swear, I hate it when the colours don't match what's on my screen, buddy.
I still don't have any pictures from anywhere. Been a hell of a day for pictures.
So Regal's going in. He's needed the finger. No, he's gone in nicely. They're all in. Last one in was So Regal. Flags up. Start's gone. They're off. Boom. So Regal's out the back straight away. Good riding. Gasea. Tommy's one's up the front. Lyrics of Life. Russell Ryan in second. We got Crown Right. Ashley's one. He's in about fourth. Coming up the rail is Light Dreamer with Sean Levy. And behind him is Macadadorp. I'm just going to call him the Mac. And then, So Regal at the back. And Anastasi's at the back too along the rail. And Colin Keane's asking his horse to go forward a bit more, but we're still being led up here with Lyrics Alive with Ross Orion along the rail. So it's Lyrics Alive to Crown Right. Behind them is Gasayad and Light Dreamer. And So Regal now coming up the outside and looking quite strong. So this could be the classic Moore ride here. He's coming up the outside. His horse looks about 5 times bigger than everyone else's horse. So maybe he has got a machine under him. He's just gone past Gasayad and Light Dreamer, and he's moved into third with ease. He's eased into third. He's got Crown Right ahead of him and one more in Lyrics of Life, Ross Orion, who's leading them at the moment. And a couple of them just asking their horses to go, and it looks like it's all over at the back for Anastasi. And Macha Dorp and James Doyle are struggling, and Tommy's Gasayad and William Buick are struggling, and So Regal takes the lead in Regal style, moving away at rapid pace from Lyrics of Life and Crown Right, and I think it's going to be So Regal to Crown Right, and So Regal miles ahead, Crown Right in second, and Lyrics of Life just hanging on for third. And there we go. Anastasi came through for
easy winner in the end.
Easy win. When he came up on the outside there, when you look at the horses and you see him in shot, and you're just like, his horse look like Anthony Joshua, just muscles next to one of these flabby guys. Like, just like this horse is like this. This is a prime conditioned horse. You
Again,
see one of these ripped dudes, Arnold Schwarzenegger on the wing.
again, I mean,
I
we
just
could.
got muscles popping out.
Again, we could put it. Ryan Moore. He wasn't boxed in. He had it in a nice position.
How did
Managed
he
to
not
bring it
get
out
boxed
wide.
in? How does sometimes Ryan Moore get boxed in with 6 horses in a race? He's boxed in at the rail. He's surrounded
And,
by
and,
himself.
and that horse, he wanted to win. He was in a lovely position, just out, set out
The
wide, and
horse
just
was
pulled him
huge,
out.
man.
Yeah,
The horse
it
was
did look
beautiful,
massive,
man.
didn't it?
It did look massive. Come up on the side, all
Yeah,
scary, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator.
in those lovely Cheveley Park
Big
suits.
heavyweight. Yeah, that was class.
Yeah,
Crown Right second, Lyrics Alive. They finished in the racing order there, in the betting order.
yeah.
Right. Where are we to next? We've only got 2 races to go
No, we got
for the
one more.
rest
We
of
got.
this live
I think we
stream.
got one more at Newcastle, and we are Newcastle. I'm doing it as well now, Pete's sake.
Goodwood.
No.
They're going behind at Goodwood for the 4
Oh,
o'clock.
crap.
I'm going to call this one, buddy.
You're
I've
gonna
got
have
no
to.
idea who to bet on. I wouldn't bet on anyone, but I'm going with Rob Hormy because I just like the name. It's going to be too hot to tango for little Tommy.
I am gonna go. Oh, everything's just going so slowly. What are you going for?
They're here. They're off. We're in the running here, and it's Coca Luna with Charlie Bishop in the lead.
I'll go for Veritable, mate.
Okay, too hot to tango. He's up there in second. Come on, Rob Hornby. Choo-choo. Hornby got his train set out. He's going to take the lead now. Up the rail, Rob Hornby on Too Hot to Tango. Too Hot to Tango, I should say. Getting a bit excited there. More Bear with Ray Dawson is in third. This is the race with the most no-name jockeys in it? We got Veritable with Luke Catton, who's the favourite. He's at the back. And I'm not insulting any of these jockeys because they're all finely honed athletes. We have Bridge of Eagles. He's down the order as well with Jason Watson on board. And Luxor Turner, Danny Musket looking pretty good, 4th from the back. And Morba's in 3rd. Who's in the first there? It's only...
Coquelina?
It's Cockaluna. And there's a few times Ash the Goon's gone Cockaluna, but Rob Hornby's right up behind him now on Too Hot to Tango. He loves a Luna cock. Oh, Cockaluna.
Looney for cocks, the boy.
Yeah, Coca Luna is in front. Give them the right name. It must be Coco Luna. Coco Luna
Surely.
in front to Too Hot to Tango. But now More Bear with Ray Dawson moves up alongside into the strike position. We've got Lux Turner getting a bit excited at the back. And the one who's really struggling is Veritable with Luke Catton. He's got everything to do here, and he's off the bridle already. He was obviously the favourite to go off. He's absolutely flailing. Too Hot to Tango with Rob Hornby and More Bear with Ray Dawson are at the front here. Coming along the rail, steaming along the rail, someone there.
Bridge of Eagles.
Foothold. Yeah, but it's still battling it out with Too Hot to Tango and Rob Hornby, but coming along Bridge of Eagles. Bridge of Eagles, Too Hot to Tango and More Bear. Bridge of Eagles to More Bear and Too Hot to Tango was 3rd.
Nearly picked one out of nowhere, didn't you, Hot Shot?
Yeah, that was just random. No, there was no skill involved there. Bridge of Eagles won that with Jason Watson, the battle of the no-names. It really was, wasn't it? I mean,
yeah.
You got Jason Watson, Ray Dawson, and Rob Hornby at the top 3 there.
Luke Catton. I'm not sure who Luke Catton is, to be fair.
Well, whoever Luke Catton is, he's no one now because he was on the favourite and he was beating. He was giving a horse right hooks and left hooks in the back of the head from halfway out, and he was at the back. So,
anyway, that wasn't on our card. We're going to get to the last one.
The last on our card and the final race for today.
Newmarket. Are you ready?
Final race for our coverage. There's plenty more racing tonight if you're sick in the head.
If you're sick in the head, the racing does not finish. Once they finish in the UK, you can go straight over to the States.
And once that finishes, you can get on the virtual.
Virtual racing takes you all the way through to when Australia starts. Then you can follow it across the Middle East, back through Europe and to the UK again.
You can be broke in one day, yeah.
Oh, you could be destitute and prostitute, whatever you fancy.
Right, predictor time. Okay, Lightning Polka, I like the look of.
Is that that's in the Queen or the King's colours now, isn't it? That is the royal colours, Lightning Polka, isn't it?
And nice colours, those. They're kind of purple with the yellow stripes and
Yeah,
the
it's
red
the
maroon or whatever.
royal colours.
Yeah, yeah.
That was always the Queen, weren't it? The Queen's colours. I suppose they're now the King's colours. I don't think old Charlie gets to the races much, though, does he? Not like his.
His old dear was into him, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was proper into the racing.
Cinque Verde. All right, let's go down. Let's go down the list. Let's. Who are we starting with, Ash?
Might as well start at the top.
Cuban lady.
Yep, O'Sheen riding for Tom Clover, distance winner.
Yeah.
Not seen out since last October when
It's
it
one on the
was.
going as well.
Yeah, it was 6 out of 10 when it was last run in October in Yarmouth.
I don't fancy it.
Murphy booked for the reappearance. I don't know why. I can't see what there is greatly to like about it. To be
I
honest,
can't see why it's the favourite, to be honest. Some people who know a lot more than we do, and there's plenty of people in the world who know that. Let's go to Lady Roxby.
Yep. Silver again. SDS on board. SDS has had a winner, has he?
No, he hasn't had a winner, and Ryan Moore just turned that around. The old boys will the old boys turn it around in the last?
Are they going to pick
Ryan
up their
Moore and
riding
SDS
money?
experienced
Pick up their
jockeys
cash for the last race.
pick up their cash in the last race.
They've
Who knows? Who
ruin
knows?
the day for everybody, but still make a bit of smash in the last one.
Yeah, typical.
Yeah.
So, as one at Beverley before on 5 furlongs, this
Okay.
lazy Lady Roxby.
It was second at
193-day break.
last September. It was second at Newmarket, off a pound lower than it is today.
So it likes the course.
Yeah, it's freshened up probably at Kempton. It done a six furlong race at Kempton in April when it was third of 7. So that probably has freshened it up, blown away any cobwebs. So this race was had been in mind for Michael Harrington when he was sort of looking at this horse for somewhere to put it.
And then we got Lightning Polka.
Again, like I said, that's Tom Marquand racing in the King's colours for Ed Walker.
He's had a good day today, Tom Marquand.
He
He's had at
certainly
least
has.
2 winners. This could be a triple or a quad. I can't remember, but he's had multiple winners today at this course. So I like the look of it. Let's have a look at its form.
You pick up
Lincoln, 6 furlong handicap, class 4.
Did it win Lincoln?
No, 3 out of 4. Beaten
Okay.
favourite.
Okay. Oh no, that was at Lingfield.
Lingfield, sorry,
I
not
thought you meant
Lincoln.
I thought it won the Lincoln.
It won the Lincoln. No, sorry, yeah. Sorry, Lingfield.
Yeah, okay.
It's getting that time, isn't it? It's getting that time of day.
Yeah, it's starting to get all a bit too
York
much.
6, I suppose it won, yeah. What did it win? Was that Haydock? What is that? What's
Haydock.
HDO stand for? Haydock.
Haydock, yeah.
Haydock, 6 furlongs straight. Class 2. Okay. And this is a class 3, so it's one above this class.
Yeah, going. It's yeah. Lightning.
All right, Cinque Verde. I don't know why, but I like that one for some reason. Sioux Nation.
Yeah.
Sire of Sioux Nation. What we got?
It's done alright actually. It's not Jack Doherty for
one at Newmarket before, course and distance winner. Oh, I don't know about it's 6 furlong. I don't know. Yeah.
And it's got the distance. It's got 3 runs and 4 places from 16 runs at this distance.
And it's won at this course and distance.
Yeah.
6 furlongs at Newmarket, which it won in August last year. William Carson on board.
So again, maybe we wouldn't put anyone off Cinque Verde.
Yeah, that I can totally get it if you fancy Cinque Verde. Paradise Walk.
Hector Crouch, Rafe Beckett.
I don't think Crouch has put a winner in today here.
I don't think so either.
Been on a few decent horses. I can't remember
3
him putting
runs,
a winner in.
3 seconds. Struggling to get his head in front.
And the class hasn't been good either for those, has it? It's class 5, class 4.
It's handicap and turf debut, and it's got blinkers on for the first time. Whether the blinkers.
That's one of those where it's going to absolutely hose up Paradise Walk,
Yeah.
and you'd be like, there was absolutely no indication of why that has suddenly hosed up.
This is in the comments. This is Max's shout. Actually, he likes the look of Paradise Walk.
Yeah, and I want to know why.
I suspect it's going to, like Tommy says there, it's going to be all or nothing. He's going to hose this, and it's going to be like, well, why is it such a big price? Or it's just going to be
well beaten, yeah.
Yeah.
Now here's my shout: 11-1 Powdering, and if I'm honest, it was just the name. It's a 6 furlong winner at Kempton
It's a
back in September.
two fat G's favourite, right? Powdering.
Powdering, yeah.
Yeah.
It won 3 races in 2025, but they were yeah they weren't anything to say it can go well at Newmarket. I don't think
Yeah.
it's come third out of 11 at Newmarket in a Class 2, 6 furlong. So it doesn't fall apart at Newmarket in the track. Yeah, I actually this is probably my worst pick of the whole day. Powdering.
Okay. I don't think my worst pick is in this race. No. Even though I've gone for Lady Kodiak, which is right out at 14
Who's
to
next in the betting? I've lost who's next in the betting.
Anasia,
Ah,
David Allen.
Anisa.
David Allen for Tim Easterby. Bagged a 6 furlong Ripon listed event at the end of last summer.
Class 1. Listed, yeah, listed.
Yeah.
So this is a step down in class for it.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
raced in a Group 3, and well, do you know
It's
what?
it's
It's
been
come nowhere in Group 3s and listed events after that, but it's definitely got the it's definitely been racing in higher quality racing than a Class 3. So
yeah. I mean, it's been, but when it's looking at its handicap form, dropped back into handicaps, and there's not a great deal to be that excited about in handicaps, is there, for Anisa?
no. And who we got next? Is it Fantasy Obsessor or no? Who's next?
That's going to be my shout. That's going to be Lady
Lady
Kodiak.
Kodiak. What we got? What can you say about Lady Kodiak?
I
Why'd you
quite.
go for her? She looks all right
Oh, you
actually.
know what, mate? It's got this. It's got this. Even though it's out, so it's got the star next. It's got the.
The Kiss of Death next to it.
Oh, it's gone off now. It was on and then it's off.
I
Oh, I don't.
flickered on. Maybe you're
Oh
all right, but
man.
what does that mean? Were they signalling? They're doing new signals now. The
It
Kiss
le-
of Death comes on, that flickers on and off.
Lady Cody. I mean, it won 2 races. It won at
Yeah,
Chelmsford, a couple of ordinary novices last year. It wasn't good enough when it returned from 6 months off from fifth of seven in a minor event at Wolverhampton 3 weeks ago. So, hopes are pinned to it being a bit more sprightly, taking a
standard though. The going
handicap,
might be a problem.
handicap company bringing out some further progress. But that blue star is flashing on and off.
The going might be a problem for her, I reckon,
Uh,
because the going might be a
yeah,
problem.
I mean, obviously, if it likes steel weather and this is good, is this good to firm out here today? It is, and it is.
Yeah,
So it might not. It might prefer if it's a bit of a all-weather horse. It might prefer a
yeah,
little
it
bit of
is. It is.
softness
It's had
under the
its wins
toe,
over the
right?
all weather. Who's next in the betting, Ash?
Slay Queen, Joe Levy and Richard Hannon.
Oh, Richard Hannon. A
Progress.
Hannon horse. I
Mm,
don't think he's had a lot of wins, has he,
he has. I
today?
don't think I've seen him at all in the winners enclosure. I mean, it did have
No, he does like a sprint win, doesn't he?
had a couple of
This might
wins.
be a little outsider. You wouldn't be just betting on a Hannon sprinter, wouldn't be the worst decision in the world.
The only thing when it's had last August at Newbury, it had a 6 furlong win on Good to Firm, and then at
Yeah.
Goodwood, it had a 6 furlong win raced off 80, and that was in the heavy. So it's obviously versatile going wise. It's racing off 88 today. Uh, I don't know. I mean, I'm surprised it's that big in the market. To be
It's a
fair,
big price, isn't it? Richard Hannon
yeah,
loves a sprint.
he does. Like you said that earlier, mate. Richard Hammond does love a sprint. So Slay Queen, there's bits and bobs to like about what Slay Queen's doing there, but I suppose
So
um,
out of all, I can't work out who we've talked to. What
uh,
about Fantasy Obsessor?
we got Orchid and Fantasy Obsessor the last two. Fantasy
Let's do them
Obsessor
quick because we're going off in a minute.
going down to the start. Two from Fantasy
Orchid's a
Obsessor
big
was
price, isn't he?
two from two on the all weather novices. I looked a bit rough around the edges when starting out in handicaps, and it really hasn't done a lot in handicaps since it picked up a mark. It's slowly dropping back down the hand. I suspect that's going to need to be a lot lower down the handicap before that.
What about Orchid?
Orchid is probably another one. Its handicap mark was one of Wolverhampton of 85, but its turf showings have been fairly poor, to be honest.
So
Lady,
who do you think got the biggest write up there out of all of them
I
going
don't
through? It
know,
was
to
hard
be
to
honest.
say.
I mean,
I can't even remember who we talked up there.
Lokesh
I
was
can't remember if
asked.
we said Lightning Polka was decent. I can't remember who we said.
I don't know. We haven't really. Lokesh is asking about Lady Roxby again. I mean, it's got SDS on board. That was possibly the only one that didn't look too bad. I mean, it's had some decent places. It knows it can get around the tracker. It's £1 higher than when it was second at Newmarket last year. I wouldn't put anyone off Lady Roxby, to be fair.
Now, wasn't one of them a previous winner? Was it Lightning Polka who was a previous winner at New? One of
Lightning,
them was no, it wasn't Lightning Polka.
no.
She's never raced at Newmarket. One of them was maybe Cinque Verde. No, I think they're going in here.
Still, they're going down now. We got. Oh, maybe I don't know.
No, Cinque Verde's won here. 6 furlongs, class 4 though, but it has won here, Cinque Verde, in August over the same distance. Course and distance winner for Cinque Verde.
I don't know, mate. I mean, my the one I've suggested, Lady Kodiak, has got the blue, has got the snowflake next to it. It's drifting in the market. I wouldn't. I've
You wouldn't
actually,
touch it with a barge pole. Well,
I've given up
powdering,
on
I
it
just
now.
went on a random one. So, yeah, I think Lady Roxby's got as good a chance as any here.
Yeah. I think if you're going to give, I mean, obviously I haven't got a second chance, but my idea of a winner.
I'd probably go Orchid.
Ross Moore has got £25 each way on Orchid.
Yeah, I
Why
think
not?
Orchid's a good shout, mate. I think Orchid's a good shout.
Hot Shot likes this.
Oh, I can't recommend that you bet £25, mate, on anything. I can't, honestly, I don't think
Yeah, I
betting's
mean,
good. I think we're just picking them for fun, you know. I mean, we
I mean,
can't recommend.
£25. Everyone stakes how they are. So if you know, I would, as you've got 4 places. Have you got 4 places in this
I
race?
quite liked Orchid. I
No,
liked,
you've
I
got
liked, I
three
liked the bottom
places.
3 actually, as
Yeah.
like, you know. But yeah, and Cinque Verde, and yeah, they're going in now. Might be a triple for Tom Marquand. Who knows?
It could be. I mean,
Is Cinque Verde? It's not William Haggis, is it? Again
no, it's not.
on
It's
Lightning Polka or
no,
whatever.
it's
Sorry.
Ed Walker.
Yeah, maybe not then.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think they're in now.
Billy Loughnane hasn't had a very good afternoon.
He's
Either,
had a
has he?
terrible day, and he's
Yeah,
on Orchid, so that's a shout. Really, might be a good
yeah.
shout.
I mean, whoever you on in this lucky last at
Good
Newmarket,
luck.
good
Good
luck.
luck.
And
I think
I
the
think
last is going in
Tommy is
here.
going to be calling them home again. I'll be offering
Oh
support
God.
if possible. I will
And they're
try.
off. And someone got a flyer out the gate there. I think it might have been Cinque Verde, or was that Anasia? And in second, we've got one with the stripes down the side. That's Lady Kodiak in second. Fantasy Obsessor is up there and leading them out. Who's that leading them out, Ash, there in the white helmet, all in a one? Is that Cinque Verde?
Yeah,
But I can't see
Cinque
the star
Verde
on the chest.
or Anasia. It's got to be Cinque
Anasia,
Verde.
I
No,
think,
it's
because
got
they
to be
ain't got the
Cinque
star on
Verde.
the. It must be Cinque Verde. Can't see the star on the chest
Yeah.
there. So Cinque Verde with Lady Kodiak coming up on the outside, riding quite hard is Fantasy Obsessor and Harry Davies. He's really giving it a ride. And we've got Cuban Lady in fourth with O'Sheen Murphy. And they're starting to go now. And our leader is getting the old whip out. And it's Cinque Verde who's extending a little bit here. Cinque Verde's extending into a big lead here. 2-3 lengths in
I mean,
front, Cinque Verde.
Cinque Verde at this.
I did talk up Cinque
Yeah,
Verde at
you
the end
did.
there. Lady Kodiak coming in second is Lady Kodiak. It's going to be Cinque Verde, Lady Kodiak. Yeah, Cinque Verde followed by Lady Kodiak.
Oh.
I think I mentioned that Cinque Verde was a course and distance winner just before the off.
Yeah.
So I was surprised a little bit at the price of that one. But yeah, Cinque Verde won that one with Jack Doherty on board. I
And
don't think Lightning Polka came anywhere. My powdering, I didn't even get a mention.
No. And yeah, Lady Kodiak got a place. Lady Kodiak second.
But again, the snowflake was on Lady Kodiak.
Yeah, which was surprising considering it was at the bottom of the betting as well. I'm fairly happy with that.
What were the places there?
Did
What were the
Orchid
places?
place? We don't know for a second.
Hold on, Orchid. I think it's bad news for you, buddy. I don't think Orchid did place. I think it's very bad news on Orchid.
We haven't got it. We haven't got it.
I'm pretty sure Orchid didn't place.
Orchid was in the light blue, and he wasn't really up there, was he?
Light blue with the black helmet, and he was at the end there. Orchid was right near the back. He did make an effort down the side here. Billy Loughnane.
One, two.
No,
he's probably his fifth or sixth, unfortunately. 5th or 6th.
He didn't really get a mention in the running. Cinque Verde just
clear winner. Cinque Verde,
clear winner.
15-2.
I think
Second,
5th, maybe Orchid 5th or 6th.
Yeah, second was definitely Lady Kodiak, 28-1. That's the best I've done today.
That's not good, is it?
No, shocker really. And then I think Paradise Walk was your 3rd place. There will be a Rule 4. I'm not sure who was withdrawn. 10p Rule 4. Again, unfortunately, that doesn't help our man Ross out. I don't know who was withdrawn at the start there. Oh, anyway.
Oh, that's us done, mate.
That is us done.
We are done for the day, folks. Thank you for tuning in, showing up and showing out, as they say.
Hotshot's already left the building.
Yep.
Where you gone, mate?
I'm here.
No, you're not.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't see you. Hotshot's already disabled his camera and started wanking, I presume. He doesn't hang about.
I'm still here. I think I've just disappeared off the. Oh, my camera's gone. Jeez.
Yeah. Oh,
honestly, I put it away, man. The magician's gone.
He put his little magician.
The magician is back in the magician is back in the box. Everything's all right. The weasel's about to come out. We're off here. So
I've got. I just tidy up your places for that last one at Newmarket. Cinque Verde, Lady Kodiak powdering for 3rd actually, and Paradise Walk was your 4th place.
Oh, I got a place there with my powdering.
Who was Paradise Walk?
I did call out Cinque Verde, and he's the course and distance winner there.
Max called out Paradise Walk. I hope you got that underneath for a full 4 places, mate. Sorry to Ross. Thank you all for joining us. We've had a good day at the races today.
Yeah, awesome. Bit of fun.
And
we're going to finish up there because we've been going since 1 o'clock, haven't we?
So just again, like and subscribe. We will keep you updated on the socials and through YouTube with our competition when we are next.
We have a competition, 20 quid. You don't have to put any money on any horse. You just have to pick them before the first race. Pick your ones for what event we're covering, for the main event we're covering.
You drop your picks, the live stream will be set up, so you can just drop your picks in the comments before the first race. If you can outpick me and Hotshot, then you win yourself 20. You go in the draw.
That wouldn't have been hard today. We only had 2 winners on the card.
You'll go in the draw, and whoever, if you're the only person, you win yourself an easy 20 quid. Or if there's a few of you picked out the same amount of winners, you go in the draw, and someone's going to win a score for nothing, no money up front. Bosh, £20 is yours.
£20 in a pocket.
But keep yourself updated about when we're next going to be on live.
Yeah, if you hit the notification button, then you will get notified when next time we go live. And then all you need to do then, once it's scheduled and up, just go on, pick your winners. Put them on the chat. Bosh, done. 20 quid in the back burner. Boom. The Bunsen burner. All right. Nice one.
All right, Hotshot.
See you later, buddy.
See you later.
Bye, guys.
Take care, everyone.
Take care, man.
Have a rest of good. Enjoy your weekend.
Have you hit the end button yet, Ash? Have you gone to OBS?